money. Don't be a damn, go get you some money, go get you some money, you out with nothing. Tip off stick in the camera, honey. Give me a lick in the counter 20. Shit, I always in the camera, honey. I ain't spending no some nigga everything. We the one who try to work to the cash, you pop down the road, sell the money. I heard you saying that bill like change. Plug try first, never go right. I'm scratching at the door, you know that I'm not. Back on the block, got what I dropped. Took on the hurt, but I take bread, I scam age, I'm about to pack. You know I was stuck, I'm about to drop. Give me a lick and I'm bomb your wife. I'm this bitch on the clothes with that. Turn out the brick, I'm closing my eyes. I want to roll this bread to ride. I'm at the boat, you feel the run. I'm for the shot, Chris Skepticism. She come down here, fight, I love to get some smokes. A lot of 45 days before my messy shit, you swim. You understand me from the church.
Yeah.
All that flex to make me cash out. Choosing things that cash flow in the cash car. Told her bitch I wasn't tricking and she mad now. How much was you expecting that you pass from? All these hoes selling pussy is a fad now. What you gonna do when your little daughter see that profile? I ain't never supposed to got it, but I don't understand you what you got, but you ain't got it. But no, I don't know what's the question. Sometimes the pressure got it, it's pretty good. You ain't getting no better. You know pain is the media, put it all in perspective. Sometimes the same destruction, need a different direction. Like says, they don't put the one that they get. And like baby, I don't put the one that they get. 3-time felon, I'm like fucking election. Either way, I'm still black and I still get arrested. My tank in the paper, but I just say you a purpose. Got some OG, and the same with the blessing. I never really, I get lost in the ass off the kind of learn a little bitch and end up learning. And that's time to figure it out. Let me get to the second. This is all that all over me. Every day I'm you better grab a bottle of pussy that might get you elected. And that marathon be created for a certain complexion. Ain't nothing to make mistakes in the pursuit of perfection. I thought money was bad, look at me, you feel like man. I see nothing affect me, but one love ain't affect me. My time is a terrorist, the outside, the rest of the ring, ain't nobody real. Everybody in that body, I ain't asking you to love me, just gon' hate you. I hate you, I hate you at home. You got ladies in one day, they all got bitches at home. Just the face and the tip, ain't like I hear you like a person. Gotta switch the check, show all bitches at home. We ladies at work.
Drop what charges? That's body. We actually had, we got so many requests on the last video. I had to bring body here. Big body is in the building per request. We had to bring them in. Body. We the three students up in here. Where? We the three students. Let me try to see if I can make it a little bit better for y'all. They can't hear nothing. Well, we can't do it that far because they ain't gonna be able to hear the callers. So, but today the first day. The reason why, obviously, today was supposed to be. I feel like this bitch got all up in my damn face. The reason why today was supposed to be the all-day live was because this was the grand opening. Later on, I'm gonna give y'all the grand tour of the new studio. This is Tactical Operations Studios. We're gonna have all the shit behind us and shit like that, but because I'm not a mechanic, I don't know how to build houses, so I don't know where the studs is at. So when you see these white marks and shit like that, that's me trying to find the stud. Anybody in here that know anything about construction, this shit important. As you heard him say, once you get a stud finder, what time is it? 10? Hell yeah, I'm sure goddamn shit. Who open? Who open? I know goddamn shit. Go get a stud finder. That's shit, goddamn. Yeah, shit, yeah. That was up. Goddamn. So I've been working real hard, man. If you're a general, if you're on the Patreon and you know this thing right here been in the works for when do you win this time for this year?
3 months ago.
You feel like 3 months?
Yeah, at least 3 months.
So for 3 months, I've been building this studio. So today was a big day. It was a big day, real important. This is my first building ever, and I like the way it turned out. I'm gonna give y'all the grand tour a little bit later on and shit like that. But I wanted to go live all day long, just partying up in here and having fun. But it took a long time. It was so stressful. Body had to tell me, slow down, champion, because it was stressful. Like this is my grand opening right here. So I was stressed out, man. But we got everything in here. This is what we're gonna be shooting the show from now on. I wanted to get some separation in between the show and my real life. Obviously, y'all know that I have my girls a lot, and I wanted to have somewhere where I can go and talk to y'all without having to bring them into this world. Obviously, there's a lot of reasons why we would want to hide the world from our children. But, yeah, as much as possible. But, yes, body's in the building, and we about to get to it. We about to talk about this tour situation. We rocking.
Don't know what's in the worst. I ain't really tripping, just was rolling up and sipping. And bunching this what idle time do. You can buy a bitch, but you can't buy up. A lot of y'all was thinking what you really paying for. Fuck about the bitch, but that still gon' be the bitch you make the front page for. She fucking on a nigga just to fuck over a nigga, but the one she fucking over only wants to change for. The fact I understand, shit really got me mad. Like fuck love, don't know why I even started playing for. You could be a tenant for a minute if you win it, but the property that always belongs to the landlord. Gotta be 100 with that shit you stand on. I can fuck for anything, you don't know what you stand for.
You got away from me. You got away. 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 Little bitch, ain't getting no shit. Be a long shot, don't get like I got a shot. Don't do it to the worst, till I'm hit. Like fuck with me, little bitch. You know that nigga ain't hitting no shit. It'll be a long shot, don't get like I got a shot. Know it to the worst, till I'm hit.
It's about land, and then like I said, we got yeah. So there it is. All right, let's get down to business. Shout out to that boy K-Do's Media. Shout out, man. If y'all stay around a little bit longer, I will be giving a grand tour of the new studio, Tattoo Operation Studios, K-Do's Media. I appreciate the support. I ain't afraid to say it. I appreciate y'all, man. Without y'all support and stuff like that, I would not have made this type of step in life to actually get my first building. So this is heavy. So I really do appreciate everybody. Shout out to all the patrons. Shout out to everybody who's donated, shown love. One thing about this shit, like as it goes, here we go. There it is. Okay, then I see you. Exclusive promotion, turn up.
You got Louisiana in the building.
You said Louisiana in here? Shout out to Louisiana in the building. Turn up, Louisiana.
I seen 985 on there.
Okay, now we got a lot of shit to talk about. It would seem as if, yeah, Hezekiah Manilow on this motherfucker.
No,
Turn up, big home. I see you.
What's you smoke up?
Okay, I see him. Hezekiah Manilow.
What? Oh,
Yeah,
okay, there.
I see you.
Oh, we got the swamp in this bitch.
Fish too legit. Turn up. All right, it's simple as this. The way that these cases go, and if y'all can't see, body is right here. Shreveport in this motherfucker. What's the orders from Shreveport? What was that nigga person?
Why did you find
No,
out?
what? No, it was
Why you stop when this bitch go to sleep?
I don't know. But what the fuck just happened? Listen, fuck all that. It's simple as this. As it were, the reason why these bitches they're never brought to justice is because nobody presses the issue. So are we gonna act like this bitch didn't make a video saying that she was shot? Did that not happen? And do we not know how the law works? If she was truly shot, would Tory Lanez be in jail? That's my question. I want an answer. Would Tory Lanez still be walking around if she's giving the evidence, she's cooperating, she's saying, here it is. He shot me. This is what happened. You shot me.
Well, when you a gunshot victim, you don't got the freedom to decide if a motherfucker that shot you get in trouble.
See?
Once the police know who shot you is out your head, you can say, I don't press charges, but the state will pick
The
up.
goddamn state will pick up a damn domestic violence charge.
But they ain't gonna pick up no attempt murder like that because you don't got no witnesses.
Attempt murder?
One of them, that's an assault.
Assault regardless, but if you ain't got no victim, you ain't got no.
What do you mean they ain't got no
She on
victim?
camera.
If she don't go to court, she can say.
Man, no, they would go pick her up.
He still
They would
gonna get
go,
charged.
yeah, he would still get
You
charged.
still gonna get charged. They might throw it out if she don't go to court.
Yeah.
But they gonna get your
Period. You saying they won't?
Fuck them. They gotta listen. If the dude listen, if you get shot, bro, you feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And they come ask you whatever, I don't care what you say, bro. If that man take the trial and you get up there and say,
We're not talking about
trial.
trial.
We talking
about in the street.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
I'm talking about the street. I ain't trying no trial. I'm trying on
You
the
can
street.
beat it, bro.
She
You
said,
can beat it.
dog, they were on the scene. They arrested him for a gun. If that was
And you got a gunshot wound, and you got a gun.
But this is what I'm saying. If she didn't say that then, it holds less weight.
Understood.
When I'm saying, he didn't have to even say that shit. If you got a hold of you, and we just got him out the car and charged him with a gun, we gonna charge him with, okay, did he shoot?
Cases have been solved on social media since social media started. They use that. They use what you got on social media in court.
And the bitch
They've
can't.
been using niggas' records since Boosie went for that 8.
Facts. She can't be 100 on some, I ain't gonna tell the law shit, but you on social media, you shot me. You shot me. So the police can't.
That's all
But
they
she
need.
said she also say you dry shot me. What that
What
mean?
is a dry shot? What a dry shot
What
is?
that mean? Like,
She said, and look here,
Dry shot.
if you got shot,
You slick shot.
the police is coming to the hospital.
Facts.
They don't close the case when 2 days later.
Oh, she said
It's still an
everybody-
open case.
well, unless she said he didn't shoot her. She didn't shoot him.
So
They're still looking for a shooter, and then she gets online saying you shot me.
But they said it wasn't no gunshot, right?
What do you mean there's no
The
gunshot? She's saying she was shot 2 times. I'm saying there was no shot. I'm saying
correct.
nobody was
But
shot.
the police also said it wasn't no shot.
Exactly.
So that's
Exactly.
You can't fake a gunshot.
Exactly. This is what it comes down to. If you get shot, there is protocol. If you get shot, nobody gotta say nothing. The doctor's gonna call the police.
Facts.
Right. Real talk.
You get shot and wake up and you might be handcuffed to this motherfucker. God damn.
Right.
Shit, what the fuck?
They don't talk to you.
They wanna hold you, talk to you and see what's going on.
Fact.
So what I'm saying is, so do we look past this? Because this is no different than what we're talking about with this rape shit. It's the same thing. Having no responsibility, no accountability.
Right.
And right now, where we're at in 2020, really 2018 and beyond, you can say anything you want to as a woman and only face minor misdemeanor perjury charges. If that, you will just, they'll say, fuck the perjury charge, because that may be a felony. They'll hit you with a goddamn filing a false police report.
You gonna get something for that.
Filing a false police. So you get filing a false police report, but I get my whole goddamn life on the line.
But this one I don't understand. What is it?
I gotta file as a sex offender for the rest of my life. My whole life is on the line, and you get a piece of paper. She walked out this motherfucker without supervised. She walked out there without unsupervised probation. What is that? What is that?
And then if he shot you, why you got back in the car?
So what I'm saying is, this is where all this, if you're wondering where all my energy comes from, this, as a woman, a decent woman, you should be looking at people like this, like, you're hurting me, because God forbid if something happens to me or my daughter, I'm gonna need people to believe me. I'm gonna need people to believe what I'm saying. And now you can lie about getting shot and people run with it. The police come out and say there's no gunshots. Medical examiner, there's no gunshot. But Meg can say, oh, I was shot. And you see in the club just chilling. I have people that I've spoken to that have been shot in the foot and said it took them months to walk without crutches.
Facts. No, yeah.
It took
even if it's just a flesh one, you gonna know it's a shot. Like, but what's the
And
purpose?
he still live. I just thought about
Who that?
Q.
Oh,
Remember the smoker shot him in the foot?
okay, yeah.
Yeah, that nigga still live.
But the whole play is what's the reason? Like, what y'all got going on?
Here's it. That's very important. What is the reason? And it comes down to the same thing. I want to show y'all a picture. As I was Googling pictures for we will have your patrons, you will have your number, the calling number in just a moment. Big Facts Podcast, who there? God damn. I can't say it again.
King Chris from Atlanta.
King Chris, speak to me.
Yeah, man, like, my partner got shot in the leg, right? And that man come off free like almost 6 months. And she got shot in both her feet. And you ain't telling me she up working in that feet? That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, but
And on top of that, you know how quick that wrestlers walk.
It's still on?
So,
Yeah, keep it on, put on one.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
the first thing they've been trying to build the press charges. And he might not have been indicted if she her statement, but she would have got charged. You would have got charged for sure.
You gonna get charged.
Right.
So this is where we're at as we're trying to see how is it cool. I'm saying everybody just let this blow over.
Yeah.
That's old news. We on the Jacob Blake. We on the whatever the fuck going on over here and over there. I'm looking at the fact that this motherfucker didn't lie about a charge that can change a motherfucker life if you ain't got no money. And this nigga got money.
Exactly. Right. So that's why they really sweeping under the rug.
And see, that's the thing, though. And like the rest of all these lame ass rappers who come into her fence.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that.
That's the big.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, man, like, and see, that's why all the men, we fucked up where we at now, because they get the women so much fucking power. And we all we get charged with false rapes, we get charged with all this bullshit, but don't nobody say nothing to them when they find out they lying.
And that's why we here tonight, because but see, it's important what you just said, because what you just said was what the fuck did he just say? No, it was a point, and I wanted to say it to you about motherfucker don't care. They don't care. Niggas don't care because they never believe it's gonna be them.
Yep.
Right.
Niggas never believe it's gonna be them in that situation. But soon as Maxo Cream get in a situation where a bitch come out saying that, yeah, Maxo Cream from the Cream Clique, he sexually assaulted me. Man, that bitch lying, man.
Right.
Now you want niggas to ride with you. But when this man ain't saying nothing, the police came out, so like how retarded can we be? Are you a street nigga or not?
And then she was talking about his representative. I ain't seen no stories Tory Lanez putting out talking about this shit.
The nigga ain't said nothing. She's talking about the actual medical examiner and LAPD put out a statement saying there's no evidence of any gunshots.
Right.
All we have is a gun. The gun wasn't fired.
Right.
You were mad because that man was fucking with Kylie Jenner and you don't feel good about yourself because in real life, this how you look. That's how you look in real life. Without the makeup and all that shit like that, that's how you look. I want y'all to pay attention to when motherfucker, like, so a nothing ass bitch, she's not gonna be happy with herself without the weave and makeup. You catch them like this, and this is their facial expression. But you catch them motherfuckers, let me show you something. Let me show you something. You catch them motherfuckers, look at that. You can't tell me she ain't on top of the world. Look at that. Just as happy. Just as happy.
But I mean, everybody feel good when they look good.
But here go the thing. If you know you only look good when you put paint on your face, don't come out this motherfucker talking about no hiding and be comfortable with yourself. Because you're not comfortable with yourself. You can't come outside without paint and fucking like someone else's hair on your head. Stop that. You know, and that's why you feel a certain kind of way when a woman that you perceive to be more attractive than you gets attention from the nigga that you're actually fucking. See, here's the secret about a nothing ass bitch. Her power lies in her pussy. If the only power that she has is her pussy, you're dealing with a nothing ass bitch. If she has nothing else to offer but sex, you're dealing with a nothing ass bitch. Shout out to that boy Knowledge King Judah. OG Ayo Megan is a basic broad. We can definitely see she's basic. We can definitely. Now I'm not gonna go too far. As far as her body goes, we're not dealing with no basic broad. Now because and only because basic broads are built like me. Like they, you know what I'm saying, they stick out up here and then back here they ain't got nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they built. Like the bitch who was talking, if y'all seen this Big Fat Podcast, who this?
Candido Show.
Oh! Candido, what's the word, man? Tell me what the fuck is going on, man.
Oh man, the whole world going crazy. You already know everything's upside down like always. You know?
Yeah, but I'm saying, what do we need to do to stop the nabs from putting innocent men in jail?
The 3 S's, bro.
Very good. Very good. That he said 3 S's. And that's truly all that you can do at this point. The way it is, knowledgeable King Judah says facts. How about this basic broad mindset? That is what a nab is. A nab is the everyday average. I'm gonna survive off my pussy until I can't.
Right.
Until I lose that.
And she's only a nab if she don't like take heed to what's being taught. You know what I'm saying? Some of them just don't know no better. But if you refuse to let them, if you refuse to deny it.
Now that's a thought. You know, like what they say. I think the Bible says when you're 13, you're accountable for your sins. And I think once you know what wrong is, doing wrong has more penalty to it than not knowing at all. If you don't know the Bible, they can do everything they want than somebody who was born inside the church and knows, what it is. Now, I don't know how, but you know what though? Here it is. If you were raised in that house, so this is what we get to. Now, here's the issue with that. You're a nothing ass bitch because you do nothing ass bitch shit. Just because that's how your mother raised you, that doesn't stop the fact that when I fuck with you, you're gonna put me in jail for domestic violence, fake sexual assault, fake rape, every time you get mad, because that's the only way you know how to deal with pain. You feel like me not succumbing to the power of your seductive pussy is an affront to you. I just dissed you. If I'm out here, I fucked you and I'm not answering the phone no more. So I didn't diss you now. No, it was, how about I just don't rock like that? You know what I'm saying? But they can't take that. That makes them feel lower than low because that's all that they have. All they have to offer is sex. Their place in life is to be a parasite. That's it. Like, I'm gonna leech off of somebody. I have no original thoughts. Just look at them. They're gonna have I got an online lingerie boutique. I got a nail line. Come check out my makeup. You saw Black China go on that fucking, and that's not their ideas. Those are people behind the scenes that see that you can be a market, a platform for them. When I was knowledgeable King Judah says, I say starve the basic mindset for attention and stack your paper. Exactly. But it's hard to do. It's hard to do because we're not gonna play as if fucking doesn't feel good, and it doesn't feel natural. Every nigga can't just fuck when he want to, so it kind of make you feel like somebody fucking a bitch and having a bitch want you, and shit like that. So it's definitely something that you have to wean yourself off of. But I feel like I was scared straight. Just as soon as you start stacking up to the point where you have something, it's dangerous out here. It's dangerous. Like when if you have something, but if I was still out there bitch popping pills, shit, nigga, that's how I'm living. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Real talk. But a bitch can still hit you.
If you really really think about it, when you mess with a girl, you just gotta make sure you don't leave no clothes in the house. Once you start leaving clothes in the house and shit like that, if you fuck around and leave a little bit too much shit over there, like your recording equipment or some shit that's valuable to you, fuck around, leave that shit over there because you think you're chilling, oh, she got you. So as long as you mess with a girl and you don't leave nothing over in her house, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't leaving nothing that's important over there.
That ain't gonna help me.
What you
I can, and if, for the person asking what the 3 S's are, it's sobriety, solitude, and celibacy. I want you to say that celibacy don't start with an S, and watch what we're gonna do. Moderators, y'all know what to do. Look. But here it is. All that's out the window if you're somebody or you got good dick. All that's out the window. Just as soon as that bitch know that you are somebody, you don't gotta leave an order. You can be as safe as you can wear a condom.
This will buy your clothes to have them.
The fuck? I got this for you. I think this would be nice for you to wear. How you know my size? I just know. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, I feel what you're saying though, because what you're talking about is a relationship.
But I'm talking about really and truly, you're right. You know, I'm talking about like dibbling and dabbling, like you in the street, whatever. Like you're just basically dibbling and dabbling. If you get caught, you get caught because you're right. It's more than just leaving clothes or whatever like that. She could pop a hole in the condom. She could do, you know what I mean? You know the nasty stories. You know, if y'all don't know, y'all gotta check it out. You know, go on the Patreon and check that out.
Definitely. Hey, listen. If y'all have not seen that last video that Ken Dio did when he turned the bitch to I give y'all a little taste of it. I ain't gonna give y'all too much, but that nigga went fucking crazy on this the one where he turned the bitch to E Honda and that bitch was throwing a whole bunch of shit at the nigga ass.
Yeah, that was a fat girl with E Honda.
Yeah, that bitch. Hold on, let me do it. I'm gonna send it. Hold on, let me send it.
But really, all that shit comes from people being in need of people. You feel me?
Okay.
You gonna be fucking with somebody for 2 weeks and all of a sudden you feel y'all together. You don't even know flaws, so now they leave you open for bullshit.
Yeah, and that's how you move too. Like you'll move like that in the street, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta. Yeah, look at it.
Yesterday I said, being a street nigga is like being a super saiyan. And at the final stage of street niggas,
Big thing
you realize that you can't be a street nigga anymore. There's no way that you're gonna win. It's like a video game. Like you hit the wall, you didn't test this whole map. There's no way out. There's no way to win. The zombies are just gonna keep coming. The only thing that you have is bragging rights to say that you got to the 32nd level, but nobody wins. There's not even a win. And back in the day, there's a guy who, he won, man. Dusty Robinson and shit like that. Come on, my niggas. It's been a long fucking time since niggas won. And even if it was niggas who won, it wasn't niggas at this level. We're not gonna reach that level of dope. They not gonna let us. The street ain't gonna let us. They set up a fucking fortress in the street.
Look at this shit.
For every fucking corner of the block, they have an informant.
Oh.
Good.
We don't move without cell phones. You would have to be a CIA.
Y'all gotta go to the bank for us, you know. I can't let him see that. He did Sean Lee too. That shit went crazy. Ken D on that nigga, man. Real talk. Big Fat Podcast. Who this?
Hey, this is Big Dog Max.
Say it one more time.
I said this is Big Dog Max.
Big Dog, what up, boy?
What up, boy? How you living, man?
Man, I'm over here trying to make it, man. We finally got this live started, man. I had to get this shit together.
Yeah, man. I just want to say right quick, man. I know, like, I was talking about, like, how we can stop everything or whatever, but, like, I just want to say, like, right quick, like, I think the biggest thing is, like, we got to stop the narrative of, like, how, like, they saying, like, black men don't protect black women and all that type of shit like that, because real talk, like,
Is it his
I don't
feet
feel
or
like
you
black
got
people
diamonds on
protect each other, like, because if the shoes on the other foot, and let's say Megan Thee Stallion had a gun, and she shot Tory Lanez, that shit might have ended that nigga's career. You know what I'm saying? Or even if, let's say they was in the middle of the street fighting or whatever fuck, you know what I'm saying? If she would have been beating his ass, well, nobody would have got in the middle of that.
No,
Motherfucker Michael out
There
there
would've been something laughing.
recording and went live on the nigga. For real. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I just felt like all that shit got to stop for one. If we are black and we are supposed to be protecting each other, then we should be all protecting each other. That means women got to get involved, just like the men got to get involved. On another note, real quick though, I peeped that, like, when it comes to bitches and shit like that and how they move, a bitch always gonna be trying to control a broke nigga, you know what I'm saying? And when they can't tame a nigga, when they feel like they can't control you, they gonna do little shit like throw a nigga on child support, you know what I'm saying? Play little games and all that type of shit like that, because they don't really have no leverage. But once they get that leverage and they get that baby, then they know that you really can't just walk away from their ass. They know that you gotta stay. They know that you gotta do what the fuck they say. Because they know, like, at any given time, like you always be saying, big bro, they can always drop that bomb on you and put you on child support like it ain't nothing, or...
Exactly, and this is why I say it, and this is why I say you don't know the bitch until you put a baby in her. You don't know it until you marry her and you don't have a prenup. I always tell this story about the nigga Mini-Me, the dude who played Mini-Me. Obviously he's a real person, but he married a supermodel, and he just recently died a couple years ago. But he married a supermodel, and in California, you had to be married 3 years before you get the rights to the estate. To where if you divorce, you actually get to take half. She divorced him on the day after their 3-year anniversary. This is what real life is. So when I tell you, I don't give a fuck how harsh it sounds to you. When I say that, I'm going to have stipulations when I get into a relationship. So as Ken was talking about, you fucking with a hoe, and as long as you don't leave your stuff over there, you good. Now see, what that is, it was exactly what he said. That's when you dibbling, dabbling, and you just playing with a motherfucker. You can't play with the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You can't play. It has to be understood from the goddamn jump. And that's
where your limits are.
But see, you know what, though, like, but then again, it's like, you can't say that either, because I done had bitches who, I'm just fucking, and I hit him with that dick, and then, like, I had a bitch, like, it was like a demon possessed that bitch kind of snapped the shit, like, so what are we doing? I'm like, and it just came out of nowhere, but it's just like, that's just how these hoes is, you know what I'm saying? Like, when they feel like, when they get involved, bro, like, really, to be honest,
hold on, yeah.
To be honest with you.
Talk about it.
Soon as a bitch know too much, she a problem.
Ooh.
Well, soon as anybody know too much, they a problem, because they know they got something to hold over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now, even though I might not put it like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to use that as some type of leverage, because you know I know this. You know what I'm saying? So when I do certain shit, you might say no to certain shit, and you might not, you might stand your ground with something, but you know, when it's serious, you know what I'm saying, you gonna go ahead and bow down. You know too much.
Yeah, and see, when you got a deal, and that's so fucked up that, see, and motherfuckers wonder why we move the way we move. These are the things that we have to think about. We have to, you don't want to let nobody in, because immediately you feel like me letting you in is me helping you be a better enemy to me. You know what I'm saying? If you're on the outside, you can only say, yeah, whatever the fuck, they say on the outside. When you get on the inside and you can see what's behind the camera,
Right.
Now it's you know what I'm saying?
Now that nigga can't tell if you a threat until you got the power to actually become a threat. So a bitch hang around. That's what you gotta give it to them. I mean, that's they whole MO is to goddamn love you and get into it with the pussy, with the head. Just as soon as you get into it, you gotta
just a comfort period, you know.
Facts.
Like, you know.
Cuffing a bitch is giving her the ultimate power. You know what I'm saying? Like once you officially cuff a bitch, she get access to you. You know what I'm saying? That's how you that other motherfuckers get shut out from. You know what I'm saying?
And then a relationship goes so up and down to the point where, like, you say she did 3 years, right?
Yeah.
She might not have felt like that till 2.5 years.
She knew that from the door.
Bullshit.
She knew that
Bullshit.
She was
Bullshit.
You
That bitch,
know what I'm saying?
go ahead.
She probably had that understanding, but this is what I'm saying, like, you know, certain things will piss you off the way I'm gonna go ahead and go with the move. Or you might be like, you know what I'm saying?
I understand that what you saying.
Shit, that move was already on the table.
Hold on, Max. Big Fat Podcast.
What up, man? It's Master C.
Master P?
Yeah. C.
Who?
C.
D, what going on?
What's up, man? I just want to speak on something real quick, man.
Alright, talk about it.
Yeah. First off, a lot of these niggas, you gotta get one thing straight. A lot of these niggas be selling these women dreams. Very important. And then they get crazy when the females like start acting a certain way and she acting like this forever. A lot of these niggas be selling niggas dreams. They be fucking the game up for a lot of niggas who are just keeping it 100. A lot of niggas ain't keeping it real.
Give me an example.
That's fine. Okay. You smash a bitch, and then let's say you in the bed, now you feel her talking to her, talking about y'all gonna be together forever and all this crazy stuff. And then when she start treating it like y'all in a relationship, then niggas will come like, oh, I didn't know what this came from. This is crazy.
Real talk. The nigga speaking facts. Man. The nigga speaking facts. Go ahead.
But that's the whole play, cause she'll rock like that, like act like that's bullshit.
Hold on, we about to talk about it. Like I said, if all you got is the super chat, fuck with the super chat, but the moderators are posting the Cash App and PayPal in the whatchamacallit. That's how you donate to the show. But if you don't have that, then go to the super chat. Here it is. When the reason why I'm coming straight forward with a bitch is because what he said is exactly true. I don't tell a hoe, I'm not telling the bitch, oh yeah, we're gonna be together forever, oh we go together. Never said that. Right. But I am always at the house. I have moved in with you. I'm always driving your car. At nighttime, I'm in the bed with you. I live in your house. I accepted the key that you gave me. And that could be off of the fact that I'm homeless like a motherfucker and got nowhere to go. But I cannot be confused if my actions tell her this right here. It don't matter if a motherfucker say that they love you. If they cheating every night, that shows that they don't. Actions speak louder than words, and we as logical people live by that. A nigga's not finna keep telling us he fuck with us, but every time we turn around, the nigga backstabbing. Right. Nigga talking shit behind a nigga back. You know what I'm saying? Nigga fucking you over. You know what I'm saying? Don't never wanna rock with you, help you, or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not, or using you, however the fuck. A nigga, we are grown men, so we understand that actions speak louder than words. If you live in her house, if you're going to her house every day, if you fucking her every day, if you in the bed when she go to sleep, if you're doing things that boyfriends and husbands do, you ain't never gotta say that y'all are together. That's what the fuck she know though. That's what she know. From the very jump, you have to be strong enough to say, if I'm here for pussy, I'll be here every Thursday. And I'm gonna put your goddamn money on the dresser. Right. Make sure that I'm gonna put that money down so you don't get nothing confused. And the first time I put that money down, if you got a problem with it, I'm going to the next one because all that we're doing here, all that I'm doing here is getting what I need to get the rest of my week done. That's it. If I'm not looking for love, but I do want sex, then I go to the strip club. What the price going for? If I don't like that price, I go to somebody else, no different. Then I get a contractor, ask them for some sheetrock work. It's the same thing. But when you get in that bed and start playing, you know, you feeling it so much, ooh, I love you, and all that shit like that. Yeah, you are fucking the shit up, but you're fucking it up for yourself.
But you'll use a bitch up till you love a bitch.
That's real too. Boy, that's real too, man. And then sometimes you don't even gotta use, you just entertain yourself until you fuck around and give a fuck.
But I mean, if she does, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she, you at work, she bring you lunch, you know, you need a ride, she come and get you. Like, even though I call myself using you at the same time, I'm recognizing love too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't just roll you out.
And nigga be there, went to jail, and that'll solidify the whole situation. Boy, nigga, if nigga go to jail in that situation, everybody gonna bullshit, but that one motherfucker, you gonna come out in a relationship.
Hey, I mean, because you feel like you owe that.
Right.
Yeah, you feel like you owe that shit. Like,
not even owe that. You feel like shit. Yeah.
Well, because it's so weird, you can't really fuck with, alright, if you fucking with a female, right, and you really wrong out, like, and she does do things for you, like, you really can't. You wouldn't want your partner to roll you out and you doing all this shit. So this
and see, that's grown man talk. As we get older, we understand that ain't nothing for free. Ain't nothing for free. So if she's holding it down like that, if you don't feel that way about her, that's why I tell niggas, get the fuck out that girl house. Give that girl her keys back. Stop driving her car.
Right.
If you gotta go live under the bridge and do that, but you're not gonna get shit from using nobody, period.
That's fair.
Either way it go, you're not gonna get shit from using nobody. Everybody came out the trap broke. Everybody came out the game the same goddamn way with a whole bunch of stores, not a dime to show.
Right.
I just made a goddamn post the other day. I said, if you ain't got nothing to show for what you doing, then you ain't doing shit. If you ain't got shit to show for what you doing, you ain't doing shit. So for all that shit a nigga did in the street, I know I done made over $1 million. I know $1 million passed through my hand. All the goddamn shit that I did in the street.
But how many motherfucking niggas say that shit?
Yeah.
$1 million spot, nigga.
Right. I ain't had no $1 million spot. I'm the $1 million man.
I'm the $1 million man.
Shit, I'm the $1 million man. I'm gonna go everywhere and get it. But a nigga ain't have nothing to show for it. I ain't all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how niggas come out. Like, and that's that lifestyle. But
prison when you get that shit.
Yeah, like nigga, we
how you was up, nothing but old
real talk.
You try to bring a nigga up to now when you're losing.
Yep.
Losing nigga.
Real talk. Real talk.
They'll talk about the future and they'll talk about the past.
Yep.
You bring them to right here, you lost their ass.
Oh shit, I'm gonna goddamn start me a business. I'm gonna go see I do that. You know, I do that cooking shit. You know, first time we goddamn college, you know what I'm saying? I was doing that cause I was right outside the club on my little truck, you know what I'm saying? Like the fuck, like nigga got all these goddamn shit going on. Yeah, look at this something. Look at goddamn, I'm gonna do this shit. I ain't worried about these niggas. These niggas tripping. So we get that goddamn truck and so when nigga hit the street and don't, you know what I'm saying? All nigga had to do is get out and get a CDL, but nigga went right back to that fast shit. And some, just like a nothing ass bitch, a nothing ass nigga ain't meant for no job. Ain't meant to get money every 2 weeks, every week. Not meant for that. Like, and the most a nothing ass nigga would do is get money every week, but that's gonna kill him. This nigga coming to work high every day. But he'll get, and you wonder why, you wonder how you get these old smokers that still putting out slabs. Still dropping foundations and shit like that. This nigga 80 years old, rolling. This nigga been rolling. I'm trying no shirt on.
Show you how to do it. They training you.
Yeah, real talk. Motherfucker don't got nothing to write to. This nigga don't use nothing but a shovel and a 2x4. The fuck, they got him work like it, but he got like that because his habit took him over and he never got over it. Yep. As much as we may talk about, you know, what we did in our 20s and shit like that, some people, most people, especially depending on what drug you fuck with, niggas take that dope that they was fucking with in their 20s and let that bitch come through their whole life. Right. And the turmoil you went through in your 20s, that shit gonna follow you forever. This is how you get a nigga 50 years old, just come to prison with a fresh 30 years.
Right. Sick.
Over goddamn $150. Then they got $150 and 37 cents out that goddamn register. 30 years.
Seen it so many times, fool.
137 years. Like for $137. This nigga couldn't even go get the dope before the police got him.
Okay.
He couldn't even go get high before he got them. You know what I'm saying? They came straight to him.
Got the money right out of his pocket.
Right out his pocket. Nigga ain't spent $1 of it.
In that bitch.
30 years. because it came with them, and that's not hard to do. As a nigga, as a young nigga, we can't see ourselves. Right. When I was out there like that, I knew I was gonna die before I'm not gonna live to see 30, nigga. The fuck, I'm not finna get old, nigga.
Most niggas don't get nothing out the streets but a habit. You know what I'm saying? Because even when you own and when you at, you know, that young and you know what I'm saying, you doing what you doing. Like you say you sell crack. So you might just sell pills that's on the muscle just so you can pop these bitches. Well, when your time over in the streets where you not the, you know, that head nigga no more, now you still want the pill. You just don't want to sell crack.
And you can't get them like
same way. This is the same thing that this rap game do to niggas. Niggas go in the rap game the same way, leave with a goddamn habit. And that shit ain't hard to do, man. It's not hard to do.
Bad hole, but you ain't got the money no more.
Yeah, man, nigga fell off. But like he was always like that. That nigga been taking out loans on shit, putting shit against his albums and all kind of shit. Like this nigga's fucked up out here. But and that's like, you know, it's just fucked up, man. And so with all that we got on top of us, when we have situations where a nothing ass bitch gets close enough to us, and Tory found something out in this situation. Like, as he's not saying nothing on social media, that nigga is seeing what the fuck he was just doing quarantine radio when he was all in that motherfucker having fun and all that shit like this. It was all fun and games. And you got entangled with a nothing ass bitch and changed your whole life, didn't it?
But why did he do that though? Like, what the fuck?
Shit, shame in the motherfucker and don't want to go back and forth. And whoever in his corner is a smart motherfucker.
I was just gonna say, he can't get it out about entangling himself into the talk, the politics of this shit. It won't benefit him no type of way.
Man, you see these motherfuckers online believing that shit without no goddamn proof. And I'm not in jail, and y'all bitches believe that. I don't need to talk to y'all.
Them niggas went out like clowns, bro.
Who that?
All them niggas from Houston, bro. That came and famous dick jerk ass. Came on that talk about she the queen.
Oh yeah.
Them
a list of niggas that
like why you had it like it's just mind your business, bro. Like
and that's number one. You know what I mean?
Shout out to that boy Average Joe. Yes, we are in the new studio up at home, and a little bit later on we are going to show the whole studio and shit like that, so y'all can see it. And this is people like you, Average Joe, that support, donate, show love like that. I felt it was only right to, you know, put us in a different spot and try to get the fuck away from the coronavirus by niggas sneezing right next to you and shit like that. You know, never goddamn know. So, yeah, so I definitely did that. And so, yeah, we are, and I'm going to show y'all the studio in a minute. But, yeah, now, as far as the niggas, let's do Maxo Cream first. Let's do Maxo Cream first.
That didn't make no sense. Like, that was pointless to fucking.
Let's do Maxo Cream.
That whole F was whack as fuck.
Yeah.
Let's do Maxo Cream first.
Yeah, I don't know. He wanted some brownie points. That's all it looked like. Look, man, I'll eat your pussy.
You and that lady, everybody came up with polls.
Sure, what? Nigga, you'll do anything.
But it's just that ass nigga shit from the beginning.
What was I going to wrong though? I'm supposed to buck that shit.
Happy birthday, mama. You know what I'm saying? Just turned up and all that for her, but I wasn't gonna speak on this shit till I seen niggas and bitches coming from Megan. Talking like she's 6'9" or something, but yeah, so anyways, 3 days before Megan got shot or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I was in LA. You know what I'm saying? I was at the hotel. Tory Lanez, bitch ass is staying at the hotel too, boom. I go to motherfucking with jamming. Because, you know, that's what I like my Jamaican food. We done chilling there with jamming. Tory Lanez, bitch ass pull up behind us. He like, alright, cool, what up? I see his little bitch ass sits in on whatever the fuck is doing, boy, how about it? You go get the food. And he ordered the food, he on the phone, and then all goofy and shit. He walk up to the wrong car. They both in black cars, you feel me? I gotta drop it, I drop it. This nigga walk up to my car, open my door. I'm thinking like, who the fuck is this nigga? So, my nigga's up the pole.
You know who that nigga was, man.
What are you talking about?
Right.
You talking like you already had animosity on your chest. Why didn't you hop out? If he a bitch ass nigga and all this shit, why didn't you hop out and say nothing? Like, Nigga, that shit corny, bro. That ain't no game.
This bitch ass nigga gonna come to my goddamn car with that fuck shit, my nigga.
Talking about looking all goofy and shit.
Goofy on the phone and
Come
shit.
on, bro.
If you can't sense hate in that, then you got a problem.
Right.
You supposed to sense that hate. If you look at this like, oh yeah, he's just standing up for Meg, and you can't see his animosity, and he has ulterior motive, then you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gonna die in the street because you can't read shit. You have to be able to read.
You know, he'll never be in that situation to get into it with a bitch like Meg over a bitch like Kylie. That'll never be you.
Right.
Yeah. That'll never be back, so.
Yeah. Real talk.
That nigga's gonna be with a bitch from the neighborhood.
Yeah.
But that was a pointless F, bro. Like, what the fuck?
But y'all didn't hear the whole thing. Let me tell you, hold on, because he didn't say the whole thing. In case y'all didn't see it.
I'm bad on these niggas. Nigga, oh, my bad, bro. I didn't know where I was going. You know what I'm saying? Go hop back in the car. When you leave that station, we was still there. So, with me saying that, I'm like, bro, it's crazy. You don't shoot a female, but when some gangsters get on your ass, up sticks, niggas cop, leave work, what the fuck.
Stop.
But he was trying to figure out, well, he didn't know what to say at the end. Like, I said all that to say,
You gonna be a man with a goddamn baby, but when a man come to you out with a stick out, nigga, you gotta goddamn stay sorry, nigga.
That's my car, open my door. I'm thinking like, who the fuck is this nigga? So my niggas up the pole, up sticks on these niggas, you feel me? Up guns on these niggas, just nigga, oh, my bad, bro.
And see, that's why niggas don't have no accidents. That's why niggas feel like everything is intentional, because you didn't have to up no fucking pole. Right. You knew it was Tory Lanez. Oh, Tory up.
He in a black car with a driver.
Right. Fuck what you talking about? You didn't peep the whole scene before he got over there. You did it on purpose. So now when niggas see a nigga make and it's an accident, then no, that wasn't no accident. You did that on purpose. That's why niggas feel like that. For a situation like this. You watching the whole time. You watching him walk up to your car. He the one on the phone.
And how much you want to bet that I bet it didn't even go like that?
So did it.
I bet that nigga opened the door, my bad, closed the door.
Yep.
Nigga that bitch,
Right.
I'm
shoot
But I'm
that.
saying, I opened the wrong door, bro. Like, I was supposed to say my bad. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you right. What else niggas supposed to say, nigga? Fuck, nigga.
My door, my door, fuck, nigga. I'm gonna take this door, nigga.
Right.
With me, nigga. I need you to go anyway,
It's
nigga.
a crazy thing though, bro. See, like, if one of them niggas, I said if you would have bucked and one of them niggas would have hit him in that bitch, they all would have been crying in jail, talking about,
Copping deuces, bro. It wasn't that deep, bro. It wasn't that serious.
And now they all trying to tell on the nigga who shot him, talking about, he told him he had to shoot him.
I swear, he said some shit then. The main nigga shoot a bitch, I'll be the main nigga. Like, bro, I ain't gonna put my career in jeopardy because you want to goddamn shoot a nigga for nothing.
Real talk. Like, yeah, man, you know you can't control the hood and shit. We up sticks on that nigga.
Now all that gang shit don't matter.
Oh, no, none of that shit. It's over.
Now I was supposed to be in school and shit.
I'm an athlete. I used to fuck with Maxo Crib
Go
too.
hop back in the car. When you leave that station, we was still there. So with me saying that, I'm like, bro, it's crazy. You would shoot a female, but when some gangsters get on your ass, up sticks, niggas cop plea bargains, what the fuck, all that, what you say that shit, but niggas copping pleas and shit, you know what I'm saying, paying for their life, playing pussy.
God damn, because you open the wrong door. Nigga begging for his life. You gotta beg when you open the wrong door.
See why you can't believe it?
We here, bro. You open my door right here, bro. You want
don't tell my nigga, bro.
Bad play, that shit, that nigga.
Oh yeah, I'm finna get on it. But
high as fuck.
that's pleading for your life though. Being what we're supposed to be to each other, polite, understanding, patient. Right. I opened the wrong door. My fault, man. My fault, ain't nothing like that, black man. But now this dude was going. And look though, how many situations as a real nigga? I want to ask you as a real nigga, and those of you who aren't real niggas, just imagine. But how many situations at this point in your life have you seen where niggas have either been put in prison for long periods of time, hurt very badly, or killed where there was a nothing ass bitch in the middle of it?
Shit, every beef.
Man, you take this shit back to motherfucking when the white boys were Emmett Till days.
Who that?
No more.
No, ain't no damn dog. I appreciate that, boy. Real talk. Simtrine. I know a daughter that got her dad murdered. But how the hell helping out China foot when he the same weekend, man?
T.I. was when I like to stuff it too.
Who that?
T.I. He kind of cleaned this shit up there.
Yeah, because he was just told this shit. Fam, I got to tell you because of an argument with my mama. I'm on papers for it now.
Alright, bro.
Who was that? Oh, there he is.
You got a camera? You can't see what?
There ain't no camera. Pull it close a little bit. It might still be open. If it's on the curve. Yeah, but River City in the building. But that's this is how a nigga die. A nigga die.
You got a freestyle out. We got a
Yes, you got a new one out. You can move them.
bullets.
Yeah, you can move them. Put them shirts on top of the TV shit.
That's 82 bullet.
Police said it was glass.
Chill. Put some shirts on top of the TV. That what she said? Let's look at the new freestyle right there. But I want y'all to just think about that. How many friends or how many people do you know of that have died where there was two black men, white boys, Mexican, I don't give a fuck, where there was a nothing ass bitch at the center of it, playing the game, playing victim. I was shot 2 times. Tell the truth. You started shooting me. And you know what she sounded like when she was saying that? She sounded like she was calling on Houston or Texas to help her. You shot me. Tell the truth. Say like you said when I whipped his knee. Beat his ass, Quay. Beat his ass. But when you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All that shit.
Yep, see that? I told you.
You gonna let that bitch get you motherfucking murdered or get a prison sentence, and what's gonna be so fucked up is that when you call and you got someone on the book, I gotta live my life out here. Right. Man, I know goddamn well you ain't said that. I know damn well you ain't just said that. I gave my life for you. I came to your defense. And I'm in this bitch for 15. Gotta do 15. I don't come up for parole for 15.
Right. I can tell you to shoot me.
What?
Boy, that's like nerve right there.
What?
I tell you to do that. I did not.
You didn't tell me that.
Just came and got you and told you that.
Oh my God. She barely keep minutes on the phone.
For real. You got to hear a nigga that come up in there talk about another nigga you saw with him.
Oh man. And that's when you gonna learn your lesson. That's why you have to know the character of everybody. Anyone that you feel like, I know what I'm saying, I step for that. I step for that person. You have to know their character. It can't just be because, oh, that's a woman, that's a man. You don't know the situation.
Right.
You gonna get killed like that, I'm telling you now. What's gonna happen is, they gonna be back together, and you gonna be around this whole paralyzed from his nipples down.
She been in hell with him
Real talk. Yeah. You gonna learn about that shit now. Stay the fuck out for business now.
Yep.
Tell you now. Stay the fuck out for business.
Sorry is like, I don't want to hear sorry.
But I remember one time I pulled one of my relatives off his old lady, and he was beating her ass. I pulled him off her, and she jumped on me.
Exactly why.
Type shit.
Mind your business is such a fucking important fucking.
As soon as that shit started to get hostile, you supposed to walk out that door.
I opened a bag of chips.
Nah, I ain't gonna stay there.
Ooh.
What the fuck I'm staying there? I ain't with that now.
Yeah,
That nigga gonna be beating the fuck out of you.
I'm out the door.
You hit him in the head with something and knock this shit through. She gonna every court date on your duck ass.
What you say? What you say?
You going to
Be that bitch
every court
mad.
date.
That's all she had. Oh, let me put it on the speaker. Shit, hit that button, the top button. Knowledgeable King Judah, bras in the biddy, get RIP t-shirts all the time, playing both sides.
Shout out Detroit.
Shout out Detroit, that's real shit, man. It's on? That white light on?
That man creeped out.
Yeah.
Oh, kid.
I don't know what's gonna be best. I'm gonna get these, I'm gonna get the, those things. Me and Ripple gonna go up here to, whoever got the cheapest, what them shits called? Them shits that you put on the wall to make it not bounce off. The echo and shit. The foam shit, that foam.
Insulator, like the soundproof thing.
I thought it was this.
Stuff.
This is a phone and shit.
Yeah,
Studio phone.
yeah. They don't got that at Walmart, do it.
Yeah. It ain't gonna be like the shit that you buy at the beauty
That's
store.
what I'm saying.
It'll do.
Y'all know we got the goddamn Cash App and PayPal open. Hold on. Look at this. I missed the shit. Damn.
I'm talking, it started going fast when it came up.
Alright, Kenneth Henderson said, let me go ahead. God damn it. Let me go ahead and shoot the 5 to the blood though. Okay.
We ain't on that 5 shit, bees.
Oh no, what the? Oh no, no, we can't do that right there.
Megan Thee Stallion should have never went over Kylie Jenner's home with Tory Lanez because it's known that black men.
You are out of pocket.
And they didn't desire white women.
Get out of pocket,
Man, I'm dumb. I still ain't read that shit. Megan Thee Stallion should have never went over Kylie Jenner's home with Tory Lanez because it's known that black men innately desire white women, and Kylie Jenner seems to revert back against women.
So man should have known, like, bro, we go to a white girl house. I already know.
What book that's in? What we can read up on that?
Everybody know that.
Man, stop it, man.
I'm gonna read it one more time. This bitch that came in this motherfucker. Bitch,
She paid for it though.
bitch, you crazy as fuck. I don't fuck with white hoes at all. Like I feel like I don't. And shout out to all the white women supporters. It's just something in me. Megan Thee Stallion should have never went over Kylie Jenner's home with Tory Lanez. It's known that black men innately desire white women. Not the other way around, but black men are. So what she's saying is, Emmett Till died for the right reason.
Exactly.
Because we can't control ourselves when it comes to white women.
You gotta have them.
And it's instinctively inside of a black man to desire and fantasize over a white woman. Kylie Jenner seems to prefer black men. That's a disaster waiting to happen.
See, the thing
How she get a scene that a black man innately desire white women, but Kylie Jenner, she seems to prefer black men. Man, white hoes been picking niggas up out the plantation since the motherfucking slavery shit started.
They didn't start. You can't hear shit when that motherfucker on. But
she said that bit like it was.
that's why they started cutting niggas' dicks off, because they couldn't keep them white bitches from out in them fields.
Facts.
It's 150-degree weather. This bitch went outside with a fucking umbrella. Fuck that. I'm going out this bitch.
Could you help me for a minute?
Mm-hmm.
But that's just like the
March on.
And then you gotta pay the nigga to fuck us spot, because if you don't fuck her, she gonna lie and say you did something else to get you killed.
That's
so you gotta do what the bitch tell you to do, bro. That's that real pressure. Like, nigga, I don't wanna fuck you. After I fuck you, gonna want me to keep fucking, and I'ma die. Once your husband find out.
You gonna die anyway.
Exactly. It's like, no, but
So
she
you
come
gotta
looking
get
your way.
it on.
Go on, just, I'm telling you, keep your head down. She wants you. It's gonna be a bad
But
situation.
then we tell, boy Charles, come beat this thing for me.
You gotta go.
What you gonna say?
No, ma'am, I don't want you.
Man, I show out in the field, I show straight.
Bro, you gotta go, or she'll whip him for me.
And it's crazy that the fact how we running that shit piss a nigga off, period. But
Yeah.
like, who was we answering to? Like, who was they answering to? Another fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, another man.
Yep.
You that scared of another, we that scared of another fucking man. to the point where you scared to say this bitch trying to rape you.
For real.
Willie Lynch letters 2.0, no cap. We're gonna read it one more time. I need to know what y'all think about this. I need my black men in here to speak on it. Megan Thee Stallion should have never went over Kylie Jenner's home. I'm gonna break that down and say this. The reason why she shouldn't have went is because it's the same reason why a nigga don't take a bitch that he just met to a party.
Right.
You might not leave with her.
Right.
This ain't yours. You ain't sealed the deal yet. You fucked her one time. You know what I'm saying? And you fucked her because it just so happened that the club was closing, and you know you dealing with a nothing ass bitch. This bitch in here to the club closed. Kind of shit is that? Right. Nigga, she's still on the dance floor. I say
With the gloves.
the fuck? Man, this bitch might have fun. And so from that weekend, through that week, you've been fucking with her, and now here come next weekend, you want to go to the club with her. And now you want to fight a nigga because she on that nigga the same way she was on you.
Boy,
so,
niggas are cussing pussy now, boy. I'm
saying that's real.
Stop doing that, dog. Stop doing that. Stop fucking cuffing a bitch. Let her be what she want to be and focus on what you got to do in your life. Stop doing that. Yeah, stop. She don't want to be with you. She want to be with whoever the closest man is. Whoever the this is what it is. So if a bitch ever, and I told y'all I did this before. I asked her, why you cheating on me with your on your old man? And the bitch's response is because you fine. At that point, you're supposed to leave because you're not gonna be the finest dude in the room. You know what I'm saying? Forever, like, you know what I'm saying? She gonna see somebody that look better than you, and she gonna choose her. If that'll make her, so is he good with the kids? Yeah. Do he beat you? No. Do he listen to you? Yeah. Give you money? Yeah. He bought me a car. I know this nigga he worked on a boat. This nigga bought this bitch a Impala on like tubes and shit like that. She worked at when toy store. Fuck that shit called? Toys R Us. On right down the belt line. And I went over there with a knife and I tried to defend myself. And here it is. As we had to go upstairs and shit like that, and I just knew I was in the wrong place. But still start fucking and shit like that. And I never forget that because light skinned bitch and the pussy was loose, dog. It was loose, man.
How many kids you had?
I think she had I want to say one. But she must have just had, she must have had two. Cause that shit was loose. Yeah, that shit was loose than a bitch. And it's like, and I don't wear condoms and shit like that. So it was crazy. But so I'm on all fours ready and the fucking door crack open and she on top. Fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at shit like that. I don't get from under, but she looked back. That's my little boy. And just proceed to, you know what I'm saying? And proceed to get back, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But at that point though, man, like, and that's probably why I'm fucked up like this too, because after seeing all this infidelity that I've seen and been a part of, how can you trust a bitch, man?
Anybody.
Who can't get cheated on? Like, what do you do to make somebody not cheat on you, man or woman? You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you do? So because you can't control that, and there has to be so many emotions, and it has to be, I know it is. There are so many emotions tied to that pussy.
Until you learn how to handle your emotions, understand that shit natural. Like, it's alright to feel jealous, it's alright to feel some type of way, and embrace that instead of always acting on that. You know what I'm saying?
Acting trying to cover it up.
Or trying to always play catch that with a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Now you tit for tat because you don't know how to handle your feelings. You know what I'm saying?
And you ain't ready to leave.
Right.
You ain't ready to leave. And it's not so much you ain't ready to leave, you ain't ready to know that somebody else is fucking And that shit take time. It take time. And, you know, I have consultation with guys, man, that have been through these situations. And I had one guy, older woman, put that thing on him. No. And, man, she was doing him so goddamn wrong, man. Like, look at that weak ass nigga over there. She had kids. And he still accepted her for kids and everything. Like, look at that weak ass nigga over there. Like, she was really, like, to her kids and shit like that to the point where the kids would disrespect her. She was like 20 years older.
Like, but how you feel sorry? Like, nigga, you good? Don't go to work. I love her. Like, nigga, that shit make a nigga not feel sorry for you. Like, nigga, is you that weak? Like, nigga, damn, nigga, do you deserve to be right there? Like, damn, my nigga. Cause you save a nigga out that position, like, nigga, you might be into that type of shit. Like,
and also, what I heard as I was talking to him, he still wanted her. He still wanted her because at the end of the story, he said, I went over there and she got some, well, you know, another guy there. There's another guy there. She got another guy there.
Once that blatant disrespect comes, it's over.
It's over.
It's a wrap.
It's over.
It's over.
It's a wrap.
It's over.
Yeah, especially
it's over.
You can't check it.
It's over.
Long as you trying to hide it, I'm hard.
You feel me though? Like, respect me enough to know that, but we don't play like that, nigga. Look at that weekend.
It was something that happened in the bedroom. She hit him. She hit him in the head. And why you don't fight back? Or some shit. She said, this how I love. This how I love or some shit like that. And it just showed insanity. And this was a 40-plus-year-old woman. And he was a 20-year-old. And it's like, it doesn't get better. That's why I say, if she's a nothing-ass bitch. But when, and here go the girl again. When the shit popped off, when the shit is over with, when she get with somebody else, now you sad and shit like that. When you really should be glad somebody took that off your hand. Let me get to you, Keith Henderson. And like I said, if you don't have,
because that's what they like. Bro.
What's wrong with my shit?
A top tier, but you can't speak
on
any individual case on some shit.
No, I do not wear condom. XP Gamer Ghost. And when I'm speaking in hindsight. I mean, in my past. You must be new here or something. You must be new or something like that. For some reason, tell me why I don't feel like you never mind. Only you alone be home. Just watch your mouth. Shout out to that boy. Man, who else I was supposed to make a goddamn moderator? Somebody else. I was supposed to make somebody else a moderator. Tory ain't popping. Whoever I was supposed to make a moderator, make yourself known. What was the question? I didn't see the question.
Would you please explain to me how come a top tier black celebrity is dating or married to a white woman or man, even within the LGBTQ community?
Say it again? Okay, would you please explain to me how come top tier black celebrity is dating or married to a... Don't do that. You don't want to do that, sweetheart.
For real.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, sweetheart. Don't do that. And we're not going to get on the fucking black-white thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't do that. You don't want to do that shit. Yeah,
that's one motherfucker. One motherfucker.
Yeah, because if we going to get down to that, then we got to really start talking. You talking about Kanye West, bitch. Like, bitch, stop that. Right. Stop playing. Like, bitch. We know when we go over there today, we finna get talked about. He in the sunken place and all this shit. When Eve go get her white boy, good for you, God, you didn't came up. give me one too.
Right.
The fuck is you talking about?
Real shit.
Bitch, if they a mouth head, y'all motherfuckers swear to God she done did something. What are you talking about?
Real.
Stop acting like it's the same thing for a nigga and a bitch, man. It's not the same shit. It's not the same.
At all.
What we do, we get clowned for it. What y'all do that we do, y'all get clowned for it. We fuck a lot of hoes, we get praised for it. You fuck a lot of niggas, you get down for it. We go date white people, we get clowned for it. You date a white man, it's all good.
Right.
Fuck.
You become an inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You can make it, no matter where you come from. You can make it.
It ain't all about sex.
It ain't all about sex. It's something damn weird talk. Cause you know I'm not over here to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like the fuck. Come on with that bullshit. What are you talking about? Like I can't talk to nobody who don't only see the world from this side. Be logical and then we can have a conversation. But if you think, oh, there's so many fucking white women, A-list celebrity dating fucking white woman or marry a white woman. Are you serious?
Right. Like you can't knock nobody.
Them is lame niggas. First of all, them is lame niggas. Like, that's just what it is. Like, them niggas is not us. It's like the niggas you see doing that's on Catch a Predator. Them is lame niggas. Them niggas is not us. But then you do got some of these niggas though. But them niggas are lame as fuck too. Niggas who and stop doing that shit. If you with the Black Lives Matter movement, if you with any Black Power movement, stop. Don't date no white bitch. Stop being a fucking hypocrite.
Don't be a bitch.
Yeah, like, but that's real life. Niggas really do that.
Real talk.
Really
The fuck?
none of that shit like that.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Are you serious? Like, nigga, you for real?
But I mean, I don't know.
Excuse me, my black.
Me, this how I feel. I feel like the niggas that I've seen that like just really go with white hoes and that's just their whole preference and shit like that. Yeah, nah.
I ain't gonna. I don't want to fuck with that.
I mean, yeah, like everybody got their own personal preference.
It ain't no preference, man. Niggas fuck any nigga can fuck the white hoe.
Yeah.
Everybody can fuck the white hoe. Like that's you cannot go with her. Tay Deeds. Come on, man. These niggas ain't us.
Well, the thing be like, niggas be.
Candace, a very good point. Candace Owens, Kamala Harris. Let's be serious. Right. Don't do that. This is not what this conversation about. This conversation is what? Damn. So what are you talking about? We could never down them for dating white men.
Right.
But you can come over here. Why would an A-list celebrity be dating or fucking marrying them?
Right.
You see how that works? How you can do that, but we can never. If we said something about Serena, which I didn't even know, automatically, what the fuck is your problem?
Ooh, check that.
Say something.
OG Conrad Murray said, more double standards for women, though. I've never seen a man of any ethnicity whose primary source of income was child support.
I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to get out of here.
Preach, my nigga, preach.
I'm about to go on, get out of here. Hey, man. Get out of here. So, Latino women, and that's another thing. Like, yeah, if you vote a Latino, that's all good. If you have not got the Big Facts t-shirt, you got it. Like, obviously you're not on the Patreon because everybody's getting a pre-order in. That's on the Patreon. It'll be open to the public next month. I can only date black women, me myself. That's my preference. I feel like Latino,
I never tried.
I fuck with them. I
don't fuck with white girls and Mexicans.
Hey, why y'all? Hey. Why did you delete his comment? That's the dude who's saying I love black women. Was he spamming? Was he spamming? Yeah, he must have been spamming or something like that. But oh, he was spamming. Okay. All right, let's listen to the freestyle. You can't hear it. Take the knife. Bitch and rap. Bitch and rap. Take the knife. I can't hear what she's saying, but just that format.
Yeah, it was kind of
the way that she's going in the different flow patterns. If you do music, then you know how difficult that is, and to be that confident. She's in her prime at this point as far as music goes, which further makes me believe. And like I said, we have to be able to. And when I say she can rap, I'm talking about you put different words, different content in her music. Then you know, nigga, you'll fuck with it. But obviously, her content is, you know, I'm taking money from my old man and shit like that. But if I go out to I got that video actually. Let me show y'all something that would be equivalent to what she talking about. Let me show y'all something that's equivalent. Since that's all good. Let me give y'all an equivalent.
I ain't gonna lie, all of them can rap.
Who is all of them?
Like, I fuck with Cardi B now. Just hearing that shit back to back is just not gonna happen. But like, I can't do it. Cardi B
didn't got better, but
yeah, she made hot shit though.
I don't think she made that.
Wheels around this motherfucker, this deep bomb. Those pussy make you feel like it's tight. She tapping on that thing, she doing that thing right. You know what I mean? I got an iPhone 8 and a half phone. She was thinking nigga roll around on horse. You wanted an Escalade, that was 2 horse. You wanted a diesel, that was 3 horse. We all get shit around here. Look, big way down there, but she appreciate that shit. She know what it is to have this big all in her life. That's on the freeway, I know I get in trouble for this shit. But y'all just gonna believe what I'm about to tell y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? That nigga swag is on 100. For real though, nigga. My bitch is 100 years old, and she love this bitch. She do whatever I need, take the teeth out, smoke salad, do what she need to do, get what she have to do, done. And she tapping on this dick right now, think I'm playing? Ain't that 100-year-old hand right there? Huh? Ain't she 100? My nigga, we in the wheels around this motherfucker.
You see him? You see him?
This make it feel like it's tight.
Nah, is that right or what? Don't say it like the fuck.
Bro, she was tapping like
I just won't believe what I'm about to tell y'all right now. I said that nigga swag is on 100. For real though, nigga, my bitch is 100 years old. And she love this dick. She do whatever I need, take the teeth out, smoke salad, do what she need to do, get what she have to do, done. And she tapping on this dick right now, think I'm playing? Ain't that 100-year-old hand right there?
she got that
the wheels around this motherfucker.
No, he at home.
You ain't seen that shit, buddy. All right.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, for real though, nigga, my bitch is 100 years old. And she love this dick. She do whatever I need, take the teeth out, smoke salad, do what she need to do, get what she have to do, done. And she tapping on this dick right now, think I'm playing? Ain't that 100-year-old hand right there? My nigga, we in the wheels around this motherfucker.
How she look though?
But if Meg do it, it's goddamn, he ain't got me an old goddamn, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't funny when it's the other way around.
Right.
Boy, a nigga try to murder his ass for fucking with his great-great-grandmother. That motherfucker probably in Iraq right now. Real talk. This nigga, he was working at the damn nursing home. That's all the boy. That nigga had a job in the nursing home cleaning up and shit like that. How you got the nursing home? You put the upper room.
But you know, that's supposed to be natural for like the older men, like old men that have a young woman.
Real talk.
In the Bible, what king that was, when they were saying, they sent a virgin and never see if he was, if you know. I don't want to misquote it. But they was checking to make sure.
Look, this is how Bishop gets you killed. This is a whole fight. Look what he do. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you finna get in home business, you a bitch to me. I'm gonna be honest. So Ho's trying to get in the house. I'm gangster. Nigga walk back like, yeah, bitch. Yeah, fuck, y'all kick that bitch.
Hell y'all do.
Oh. Listen to him now.
I'm not giving up another motherfucking thing. Not a goddamn thing.
And he said, I ain't showing you a goddamn, I ain't giving you another
pill.
You ain't getting another pill until I see the pussy.
Sometimes. I'm telling you how to hold these motherfuckers, bro.
But see, Urban spotted my shit, bro, because he like, he was looking at my shit, he was like, yeah, he was dirty, yeah, like, but he was like, man, bro, you like, bro, you need to clean it up. Man, I looked at myself, I was like, oh, see, my shit, ain't
Set his ass on fire.
Well, he was just a real gun pro by 10-second prime.
Never do that. Don't never do this. Clean this one. Never do this.
You got some shit dirty right here on the side. That's why I don't do it.
When he shot home, let me see.
We shot the shit out of himself.
Oh, he shot himself.
Yeah, you cheddar ball.
See, Urban spotted my shit, bro, because he like, he was looking at my shit, he was like, yeah, he was dirty, like, but he was like, man, bro, you like, but you need to clean it up. I looked at myself, I was like, oh, see, my shit, ain't
Why,
Niggas always do that. I'm trying to cut the pain off from the rest of my body. Hell no, they just feel this. He gonna feel this shit. Niggas trying to make a pain tourniquet. Oh, hell no. He gonna feel the rest of this shit. Real talk. But yeah, who else? Hey man, Corey Collier said, congrats on the new studio. Let me show y'all the new studio. Y'all been here long enough. We gonna go. We finna watch the Max O'Cree. I mean the Dexter, and the rest of that. Just say
Dexter.
Hey, you know what the charge is with?
Oh,
Where we put it? Go look behind the TV. He know that.
Dexter.
Maybe I can just turn the camera around.
I see it.
You see it? The big one?
Yeah. About this?
Yeah, it's a black one.
You gotta clean that motherfucker.
You gotta clean that motherfucker.
You gotta clean all that dirty shit on the bed.
Dirty shit on that motherfucker. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I've been working for 3 months, man. 3 months. So I'm gonna take y'all outside and I'm gonna bring y'all back in.
Brick for brick.
Brick for brick. 3 months. Wagwan. So, like I said, if you've been on the Patreon, then you know what's going on.
On the floor.
So they can't see that shit.
Nothing.
You know, they can't see nothing. It's straight black.
I'm talking about. I'm throwing out here, buddy.
It's bringing on in.
Oh yeah, I need to go type my shit in the thing so I can get my motherfucker. What's it called?
What that?
Get my links in there when I go there.
But this is, so we got straight gray tile all the way down. Like I said, if you've been on the Patreon and you've seen where we came from a real this is like, you got to see the before and after picture, but I got it lined with the light. So over there, got the curtains. You can't see. Dim that. Share, you'll dim that light over there. You dim that, buddy. Let's share. You dim that one in there. Yeah, dim it. Dim yours, buddy. Dim it. Keep going. So, motherfucker can't really see. I'm trying to. This bitch ain't focusing for shit. I need to. Can I turn the light on? I bet it. What? I'm about to get to your whatchamacallit. If you got any donation, make sure you go to the PayPal or the Cash App. Show love.
Love.
We gotta recoup for this shit, but yeah, this is what it is. But we got the you can't really see it, but this is my triple lights right here. I got triple lights. So see that? Like real stage lights.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? I did all black, but everything, we not done yet. Like I still ain't got my baseboard down. Hence the lights. But tomorrow I had a baseboard. All the trimming to be red. Window trimming. This is the new studio if you're just walking in.
Celebration.
There's a celebration, man. We celebrating tonight, real talk. And so this is I just brought everything in here. You see the heads. But yeah, I did great. I did great all the way through it. This is where the rap school gonna be at. That's why I got the plug up there. Shout out to Alvin. Alvin need to name his damn construction company because he did all yeah, he did it. But this is the Stupid Rapper show gonna be on this wall. It'll be on that wall right there, and then right here will be the rap trap. And of course, this table ain't gonna be here. This is why I got this plug. I made sure I had a plug right here on the ground. This is where we're gonna be shooting from right here. It look like blood. It's probably dirt. But that what's up. Yeah, they like that. And that's why I be low when nigga be talking to lollipop. Nigga, the fuck are you talking about? Nah, that's not no nigga. But you better stop that. The fuck you talking about? Fuck.
It's the lollipop.
But no, the tape, and like I said, don't even look at my black wall because it's gonna have everything that we had in the house and shit like that. We're gonna have like these right here. We're gonna have the dummies. We're gonna have the what else? Everything that was behind me for the Big Face podcast, it'll be behind me for this. But like I said, this is my first day in. I went crazy damn near trying to get this shit ready for y'all. That's why I was so late. But I had to go get these lights from the flea market. The bitches ain't have it. I had to go all around to get them motherfuckers. This was a very expensive project. I'm so glad that I started out with a small building, a 10 by 20.
It's a big step though.
Very big step, man. I'm just so happy that that y'all supported me up to this point and we got here, man. Like this is an extremely big step. So that's where we at. Like, and I'm gonna bring y'all in tomorrow. Probably this sometime next week when we get the floorboard down, the TV get mounted, and everything get on the wall. Like I said, I was trying to. All these white spots is fucking me trying to find the studs and just putting holes in the wall and shit like that. You see it? All that shit. I'm just busting holes in this motherfucker trying to get this shit up on the wall, but. We went with a matte black paint. I wanted it to be a real flat black so that everything that we put on top of it is gonna stand out. You know what I'm saying? So went with the gray tile floor.
You said about the echo. We on that.
Yes. Oh yeah. Like come on, man. The echo. We about to come on. That ain't nothing, man. Nothing. Like the hard part done. Hard part done. You like know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
last few days I've been fucking insane. Like it's been crazy, but it's just a relief now that you know what I'm saying. We here, we got out the way, and it's done, man. We in here. You know what I'm saying? We in here. It ain't nowhere but up from here. But this is my first building, and from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga really did that. So. And I'm proud and I can't wait to see what we do next. Like there's only more building to be done. This place right here though, this is where we're gonna be doing the why they made sidewalk show. This is where that's gonna be a podcast. So we're gonna have the microphones out this motherfucker. It's gonna be a round table. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be this table, it's gonna be a round table where we shoot that and shit like that. We're gonna have a moving cameraman. stiff camera, and a moving camera. So it's gonna be heavy. So thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, love. Appreciate it. Let's see what we had. Let's see what we had here. Cause nigga said I missed another one.
Another one.
Look up. Look up. Look up, nigga. On your phone.
What's that?
What are you doing? This. I'm trying to find something. Where's the goddamn? Yes, I'm trying to see. Meg a man, that's why I call himself a stallion, man, a horse. Don't you appreciate that, Sean? Appreciate that love.
That girl ain't no man, bro.
Quest wrong. Like I said, if y'all showing love like that, heavy like that, go to the goddamn whatchamacallit, or go to the motherfucking Cash App. We gotta recoup this goddamn studio money.
Hey, big fat.
The fuck? You gotta get back. Nigga, do it on your phone. What are you confused about? Oh my God.
Chill.
Neek. Not spelled like that. Not spelled like that. N-I-Q.
Oh,
U-E.
okay, like that one. Hey, bro, you're not finna judge me, bro.
I'm not judging you.
Oh. Jeez.
But
You ever been there before?
nuh-uh. Who is it? Okay. That's what I was trying to see. That same one that's in there. But yeah, so who the other one? So I wanted to look at, if we could, let's look at what Dexter had to say about the Megan Thee Stallion situation.
Dexter.
Retarded Dexter. So this is famous Dex talking about the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez situation. Let's see what he say.
And that's my sister. So I just want to say that because she started agreeing with me. And she, you know, that's the queen of our generation. Tory Lanez, you a bitch ass nigga. And you from New York. You's a bitch, bro. Nigga, I'm from Chicago. I'm speaking on because
More than having
Megan signed 300, and I'm signing 300 as my sister, nigga. And she the queen of hip hop right now. So, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I just saw a big video. I've been shooting nothing but
Is it not moving?
I don't care about no about somebody. But speaking of the queen, man, put some respect.
That's
Shut
not,
up,
no,
girl,
they
foot.
they
You
put
was a
they
whole
put in the chat.
bitch. You a bitch, boy. I ain't gonna lie. You niggas shoot. Bro, all this racism, all this other shit going on. That's all
What is you talking about?
girl in the foot. You was a hoe. I see what Max up Queen that's treated your bitch ass.
Oh my God.
Listen
That's my
again.
sister.
See?
So I just want to say that because she said agreeing with me. And she, that's of our generation. Tory Lanez, you a bitch ass nigga. And you from New York. You's a bitch, bro. Nigga, I'm from Chicago. I'm speaking on it because Megan signed 300, and I'm signing 300 as my sister, nigga. And she the queen of hip hop right now. So, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I just saw a big video. I've been shooting nothing but video. I'm a fuck. I don't care about somebody. But when you speak about a queen, man, put some respect. You saw the girl in her foot. You was a whole bitch. You a bitch, boy. I ain't gonna lie. You niggas shoot. Bro, all this racism, all this other shit going on. You know what I'm saying? You shoot a girl in her foot. You was a hoe. I see what Max up Queen that's treated your bitch ass.
We gotta get some clarity.
Here it is, man. All right. Obviously, when you look at him talk, you can tell. Look at like what's wrong with his mouth?
You be dry?
No, the bottom of his mouth will come out first. Look at it.
Yeah, under the bite.
He like them saying. I just thought the band
Look at the side of your mouth. Hey, for you Chicago niggas, listen here, dog.
Don't even let him do that though, bro. Cause all that shit.
Yeah.
He from over there by 63rd, bro. That nigga is not relevant.
Yeah.
All the niggas say that nigga wasn't never about none of that shit.
Yeah.
So why is he? I'm from Chicago, like nigga.
Yeah, stop.
You
Nigga,
from wherever
yeah.
house, wherever your house at.
Nigga.
We don't know gangster
I hate
shit.
when niggas say that too, man. I hate when niggas say where they from as if like everybody over there is just cut like that.
I'm from
I ain't
Chicago.
gonna lie, he didn't even know what the fuck he was saying.
You know what I mean?
Like, he just said
She right though, he right.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't know what the fuck he was saying.
And she the queen of hip hop right now.
Like what?
So I don't give a fuck about that.
I don't even know what
You
to
know
say.
what though? Listen to me. As I watched that, this is what I saw after that. So it kind of brings credence.
Bundles. So all this shit fake, right? Let me tell you this. That bitch ass nigga label called me. Somebody from his camp. I ain't gonna say it label. Somebody from his camp called somebody from our camp. Somebody that give me $3 million to keep trolling with this nigga, right? Did. I hope y'all on here looking and listening. That shit did, man. I never turn my back on the fucking streets. Never. On the fucking voice, you know what I'm saying? That money shit ain't gonna change the motherfucker. So I ain't gonna never respond to this nigga ever fucking.
What he just said was, Lil Durk says 6ix9ine label offered him $3 million to continue the beef about Newski. Giving clarity to what I said about 6ix9ine. If you don't talk about 6ix9ine, it's over. He's, as you see his numbers continue to decline, he's running out of tricks.
Exactly.
He's running out of tricks.
Exactly.
So now I go to the west. First I come to Brooklyn. Heavy security. Then I come to goddamn LA.
Throwing money to homeless people.
Yeah, and I go to Nipsey thing, and I look at me out here, and now I go to O Block, old trick.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But like he has to do that. That's like you said, it's the only way he's relevant. Like you have to embrace the fact that you just a bitch ass nigga.
Exactly. It's like I'm a bitch, but I'm here.
You got
I'm a bitch, but I'm doing this.
But at the same time, bro, like it's losing this fucking, it's losing it because you going around with security. Like nobody respects that.
Yeah, niggas know they can't touch you. They going to date. Look what happened to Treyway. Y'all fuck with that man you want to. Right. Look what happened to them niggas.
But it's just
you know he locked in with 12.
If you want to fuck with a regular nigga, and you walk around all that security.
Real talk. And look, here it is. One of the people from heavy friend of the show said this nigga mentioned Newski. I don't know if he know what he just did. It's over with for him. I say I don't give a fuck who's tied in with what, because there's supposed to be some type of, to where niggas is tied in with the boss man, the motherfucker who get motherfuckers hit like that. And I say, if he's a true boss man on some mafia shit, you wouldn't go near a fucking rapper informant. I'm not going to let my shit fall because a fucking rapper informant is trying to antagonize motherfuckers. So he said the word that you're not supposed to say. So now you gotta come get me.
Man, nigga,
nigga, you can only this is why I try to tell niggas. As gangsters a mob boss, any mob boss might be, when the police do something to them, these motherfuckers go to protest. When we saw that shit with Jay Prince had a problem with that prosecutor or lawyer or some shit like that. This nigga went to the internet and asked motherfuckers to sign a petition.
Right. For real.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't saying damn.
You know what I'm saying? So it's lines with this shit. Once you are with the police, it's over with.
Right.
I'm not crashing my whole wave because you out this bitch playing. Right. And then you see the motherfucker just said, we'll give you $3 million. We need this beef to stay alive. Yep. Once a nigga say we're not fucking, there's nothing that he can do to you. Right. He can't do, all he can do is talk.
Make a video.
Look at me, y'all. Right. That's the whole thing. So he died.
And you only stay in places 30. Like you not.
Regardless, if he's staying there for an hour, you have police barricades.
Right.
You can see this motherfucking chill. No, and then how niggas come, when niggas is when it's this nigga shit. When them niggas went and got ducked, that was some nigga shit. Niggas was not prepared. When you going outside every day, knowing that a nigga is trying to kill you, it's gonna be very hard for niggas to do it because we watching up the block. We watching for cars. Before he come to a motherfucking spot, he got a nigga on this corner, he got a nigga on this corner. We got a car coming down, looking kind of suspicious.
Right.
We already looking. We already looking this way.
Yeah.
That's a true security detail. And if we, as street niggas, carried ourselves like that more often, we wouldn't die as much. But because we moving like nigga, ain't nobody gonna touch me when we know that niggas will touch us, this is how it get fucked up. Because we get this God complex. Niggas know not to fuck with me. I don't know nothing about that Chicago shit, but from what these niggas is telling me, this nigga Duck was that's the highest that you could go on the list on that side. And niggas went out that bitch and they came the right way. 2 cars deep, 2 niggas jump out, we get down the road. That was planned and strategized.
Right.
When 6ix9ine come out, you don't know it until he's there. He has the tactical advantage from that very point, because he already has his shit together. We're gonna post right here, right here, right here. They're telling the police department where they're gonna be before they're, hey, we might have a little ruckus down here. But how niggas come to kill somebody, they come sloppy. And for a nigga to go kill 6ix9ine, a nigga, we don't got that kind of dedication. When we murder somebody, we want to get away with that shit. We don't want to die. If you don't want to die, you're not going to get your cop. If you don't want to go to jail, you're not going to get your cop.
You gonna die.
You're not going to kill all them niggas. These niggas is around him. So as you kill him, you gonna have, so what about the nigga behind you? The bodyguard right there. You gonna be quick, draw McGraw? Pop, 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 pop. You hit that bitch like that. You hit that bitch like that, yeah. The fuck?
But that shit gonna be, it's gonna have to be too orchestrated.
Exactly, and niggas not gonna be that orchestrated. That's what I'm saying.
Not for him, like, why? Like, you know, by like, I feel like he gonna kill himself in a year or two once he loses his relevance. Because your whole thing is about.
I don't think he's gonna kill himself.
I don't think so, man.
You plugged it up?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't think he's gonna kill himself.
The way
Get the white charge over there. The white charge is white.
I feel like that's simply because if they willing to pay a nigga $3 million to keep that shit going, niggas not fucking with that. Because you could, as a bitch ass nigga, you could pretty much say what you want out your mouth.
Yep.
And then you gonna make me do something.
Who? What you mean?
You go to say, like, if I keep fucking with you and you keep thinking it's a fucking game, you know, you already, like, say, like that situation. You already mentioned my cousin. Now you might start saying more.
Yeah, no, put it right here. What you want to plug? You want to plug your shit? Yeah, put it down.
You might start saying more loose shit to the point where I'm like, you know what, bitch?
That's what he's hoping on.
Listen though, it's so many trolls online that done said, I ain't not for 63rd, I'm smoking on Newski over here.
I
Just
swear.
because motherfucker say that shit don't mean shit.
I swear.
Right, but the
Just
fact,
imagine how many niggas the other way saying they smoking on Tuka.
but the fact that you a bitch ass nigga and you actually benefit from this will make a nigga fuck with that.
But the fact that the nigga got a mind will make him not fuck with that. If you got innocence in your head and you not ready, you not throwing away your whole career. Niggas looking too good to throw their whole career away from fucking with 6ix9ine.
Yeah, but
Period. And even if niggas got the idea of going down there and fucking with them, when you see them security guard and you faced with them, it's a different
But
situation.
you never know what, like, life throws situations at all type of different people.
Huh?
Somebody is gonna be in a situation where they'll sacrifice that.
No, they won't. I'm saying no, they won't. I'm saying I don't believe in niggas. I don't believe no niggas gonna walk up to 6ix9ine and be ready to die or go to prison.
I want you dead that bad.
I don't think no niggas gonna do that. And if he is, the security will be able to tell. And you're not gonna get close enough.
Yep.
You think security won't be able to tell that type of nigga? He's not gonna be able to look like a fucking fan. The only motherfuckers that 6ix9ine is shaking hands with and shit like that is white boys and Filipinos. That's the only motherfucker you tell with, real talk. He don't even fuck with Mexicans, Filipinos and white boys. He don't take no chances. That's the only motherfuckers he damn.
You know, I did think about when he was walking down the street, bro. It wasn't no fans, no everybody was clear. That bitch was clear.
Yep.
Nigga was carrying him in the wagon.
Right. But I mean, that's how it comes, so that's why I really don't. It's like you look at that shit like, come on, man. Like, you know, they had to come to fuck with that.
Yeah, no, like you can't. Nobody's ready to die, and like I said, but that, like I said, if he's trying to make a point that, you know what I'm saying, like these niggas ain't gangster like that, but it's like I said, you're not gonna go out and kill and dog. The only motherfuckers that are obligated to do something to them is the Treyway niggas. And even to that, if you're a thinking man, he's an informant, and he's an informant the right way. He's not an informant out this old, man, let me get goddamn 3 for the 10. No, he not out here buying no weed. He's out here. How you gonna catch him?
Right.
He not going outside. He's not doing. So this how you doing? This what I told nigga. I said, let his money die to where he can't go outside.
Bring him on out.
Because now he can't pay security to go to the grocery store. He don't got no money no more. It's over with. But as long as motherfuckers, you said, what about my cousin? This nigga gonna take anything to stay relevant.
Right. But it's like, it's so.
This is his whole game. It's to play NASCAR.
See, like when he played with Meek Mill, them like Meek still feel like he got something.
We got napkins outside. What do we call it? Get the napkins. They right outside the door. You'll see them. They the Sharman. What do we call it? I don't know. That's crazy that we had them hoes. You said what now? The Meek Mill.
Meek feel like he had something to prove ever since, you know, Drake kind of ended his career. So, you know, everybody else who he been shooting at really had to, you know what I'm saying, fuck with that to kind of protect their image. But see, Dirk and them is like, man, we ain't fucking with you. Like, nigga know what's up with us. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you handle a bitch ass nigga. You feel me? You don't gotta entertain that shit gonna die.
You gonna see the damn shit is right there at the door, man. I'm gonna look on your way. I ain't gonna look on both sides. I'm gonna look this way. So ain't no. You saying there's no tissues out there? It's right there on the ground.
Bro, it's pitch black out here.
It ain't no pitch black, and it's a white box.
Oh hell no, ain't no box.
It ain't no box. It's the the napkin box. Close the door, man. We ain't got that much cold air coming.
Damn man, well stop telling me shit there if it ain't there.
What you doing that for?
I'm trying to see what the thing is.
Like it's gone.
Oh.
Yeah. Go ahead. But yeah, as we said, it's simple. Let that nigga die. And if you got something with him, sometimes beef go like that. Let that shit ride a little bit. I can't get you now, so let me wait a couple. If I gotta wait a couple years, that's what it is.
Right. But I mean, like I said, man, they gonna kill himself, man.
I ain't never heard that before. That's crazy.
Because the only way he relevant is people talking about him being a rat. Once don't nobody give a fuck about that shit, he had.
This nigga said 6'9" a cop. Like what?
You know you're a cop. That's why you still, you know. No, I'm from Slidell. You got a gene, like you got a. Oh, you fighting for space. No, you not. You get. That's how close you go. But it's different when everybody know you're a bitch ass nigga and you do bitch ass shit. Nobody cares. But like, I know you gonna do more bitch ass shit. Like it's not a surprise anymore. The best thing I can do is stay out your way.
Real talk. Hey California girl, I see you. I'm looking at you. You see how I'm looking on this sucker? You know I see you. Shout out to that boy Kenneth Henderson. He said, "Hold on, let me come back for the whoop one time." I see you, big home. Hold on. He said he wants you to give him a whoop.
Say him give him a whoop.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see you, big facts, OG. I see you. They gotta pay to live. That's crazy. But like I said, you gotta. Ain't no story to do about 6ix9ine because he's a shock jock. 6ix9ine goes to O Block and disrespects Newski.
Right.
Oh man. Oh. The fuck? 6ix9ine goes to Nipsey's memorial and disrespects it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he go out that bitch and throw paint on the motherfucker. If no one else reports on 6ix9ine, it's over.
His
But
antics gonna get more and more outlandish.
But more and more, exactly. So you might catch him out there. And then his next shit is gonna be faking his death. 6ix9ine gets caught laughing. That he gonna love that shit.
Right.
The fuck, like, and because it's child shit. But here it is.
But
Go ahead.
well, that's what happened when you let niggas who not street niggas actually into something.
I was just gonna say that.
They take it as a game.
Yep.
See,
So it's like, you know, if you say, if you not from the streets and you be like, I come out saying, I'll be like, yeah, he robbed niggas. You think this nigga's supposed to be robbing niggas every day, hour. So when you don't see that, you feel like it's weak.
Yep.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
not a real robber.
Yeah, like, bitch, nigga, split your shit.
Until you get caught at 2 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Out that bitch.
he do rob niggas.
Yeah, that's how it happens.
So now now you think it's a game, like all that shit talking about, you know, cause you looking at the facade of the shit. You don't really know.
6ix9ine know it's gangsta out here, and he playing this. He playing this shit, and that's why he know it's dangerous like that. But he not gonna come out at the wee hours. He's not gonna be no. And if he is somewhere, so what y'all looking at? It's gonna be gangsta out here or something. Like it's a game, and but he'll never like he's not gonna get nowhere. Let's get it shaking. Nigga,
You're not gonna see him on them lives like you actually see the niggas in Chicago. Like nigga, we out here. You see this little.
How
shit.
are you talking? Like how would you even look at this nigga like anything but a police officer? He's around officers when he's outside. How can he still antagonize? And you know why? Because it's just like he said. When you let niggas who ain't street into a street culture, it's the fucking bloggers. This is why I'm on niggas' ass.
Yep.
The niggas that don't show their face. My nigga, cover the goddamn news and that's it. Shout out to Crystal K. Megan Thee Stallion will be in the sunken place with Kanye West and Cardi B. What she is doing is not what she is doing by choice. She sacrificed her mother the same way Kanye West did.
Y'all gotta stop thinking people can't die. You know what I'm saying?
I can't speak too heavily on it because that's that spooky shit. But at Crystal K, I really appreciate that love. I think that's and I don't think she's doing it by. I don't think she's doing. But here it is.
Her hands tied too. She knows she rap about what's really going on. Her shit gonna plummet.
But she's a nothing ass bitch at heart. That line on nigga shit, line about a nigga being violent with you because you're mad that he did something that confirmed your low self-esteem. That's it. That's it. He confirmed why you should have low self-esteem. So as you get with a guy, it builds her up. It builds her up. She feels like, oh, maybe I am. I'm being too hard on myself. You know, because a nigga tell a bitch all kind of shit when he first meet her. She feeling good. And then he go to Kylie Jenner. She let down. You know, she's in this. Yeah.
Well, who was she homegirl? She talking about her homegirl.
Once again, no. Her homegirl was whoever the fuck her homegirl was. Her homegirl said she was lying.
So Kylie went in the car.
No, they went to Kylie Jenner party.
Oh, all right. I thought she was in the car.
Kylie would call all that being in jail. It'd be fucking.
What you say? For real. This will be on the real news, not just the internet
I can't do
news.
nothing but think she lying, bro. I mean,
Damn, I think she lying.
the police is not gonna hide no gunshot wound, bro. I don't give a fuck.
She said he shot her and he's still free. This is the point. And this is what I'm saying. No one ever covers the story. Just let that shit blow in the wind. Because there's going to be another story that comes. Another rapper finna get killed. Somebody finna get shot. It's going to be a plenty of fucking news. You see Black Panther, and that's some fucked up shit. His name is Chadwick Boseman. He's not Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they got a little kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking doing the shit with all these little toys, all the X-Men and fucking Avengers with Black Panther laying down. And he's going like this. That's not who died. They gonna get somebody else to play him like they get somebody to play Batman. Yeah, like they get somebody to play Batman.
Joker.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Keith Ledger shit.
And that's some crazy shit, man. Colon cancer.
Yeah.
Did you see how fucking small he got?
And they was talking about tripping.
God damn, man. We gotta.
That's scary, bro. That's scary.
Yeah.
You think the motherfucking elites, the top of the notch, they got all the money. They should have all access to all health avenues.
That health and war shit, that shit show you about that money don't mean shit. Health, really all is health. Because with this corona shit, we saw that no matter how much money you had to put that mask on. Which don't mean shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this is, you know what I mean? Like, you put that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck is that gonna do?
Yeah.
Don't mean shit. So, but as it were, I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe it. I don't believe in none of that corona shit. Like I said, I definitely believe that like I'm to the basis with this conspiracy theory shit. I go to the first thing. The world is round.
Right.
You lied on that one. The world is a sphere. You lied on that. We went to the moon. You lied on that. What is in Antarctica? You killed everybody in 9/11. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now you got
Operation Mockingbird, COINTELPRO. These are evil, scary people.
That came from us. From us.
That's correct. We are the original man.
Even if that corona shit is a conspiracy theory, like, you know, they got an agenda with the shit, it's still in effect. Like, that shit's still real. Like, it's out there. You know what I'm saying? People dying.
Yeah, we just
hold
we
on.
just don't know the ramifications.
No.
Yeah.
He's saying corona is real even if they unleashed it themselves.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Okay.
You know
Yeah. Exactly.
And then, like,
But see,
I just think they don't have the details.
Yeah, because you don't like. It's just like the flu. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you know, I don't think it's no more serious because now you got motherfuckers when him having a sneeze automatically he must got corona and that shit funny the motherfucker till he go to the damn hospital and them motherfuckers actually say it and start putting them on that bullshit because they get incentivized financially.
Facts.
Through Medicaid.
You get this much if he got a regular cold, give him some antibiotics. But if he got COVID,
we don't have to bless you.
we're gonna bless you down.
Something like 30.
We're gonna bless you down. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure you good.
You don't want to determine now whether he got it or not.
Real talk.
You can't really read the charts accurately.
It's motherfuckers getting shot, hit by cars, thrown out windows, motherfucker asking what the cause of death is. COVID.
Fact. You did anyway.
God damn, because you get more money. So it's like a motherfucker, like we just see, like we can see this shit. Motherfuckers was quitting their job to get that extra unemployment. What the hell is going on? What you think this is? We know what motherfucker gonna do for that money.
But if you look at the
You saying a doctor's above that? The doctor's the main one. He did all that them years and I want to help people. Man, quit that motherfucking shit, nigga.
But see, it's like this little look. At first, it was talking and all the old people. I feel like it's about, you know, you can look at everything about money, but you can actually look at it and be on some shit like, if we eliminate this many senior citizens, we'll save this much money. All right, now who's the next group of people that's gonna be on some type of assistance that's mostly on assistance? Niggas. Now after that, who they said was more at risk? Once all the old people died off, now it was all the niggas gotta get tested. You know what I'm saying? We more at risk. Talking about God died and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
the reason behind it was because black people, they don't listen. They ain't stop hanging around. They ain't stop going to meetings and stuff. That's why at risk.
College student, Texas A&M got 19,000 new cases after the. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut the fuck up.
And you can have a cold and have a fucking corona. Like, it's a group of viruses.
Yeah, like this whole Fauci shit, it's a whole, like, that shit done been debunked. We don't trust you, America. Period, point blank. We don't trust you. And let me talk about this right fast. The only reason a motherfucker will look at Trump and say, you know what, I fuck with him over Biden and all the motherfuckers because he's not a goddamn politician. You can tell when he's lying. You can tell.
Right.
They choose life and fame. Is that choose or chose?
Chose
life and fame.
Hell no, they ain't how you spell chose.
That's not how you spell choose though.
Okay, that they choose when they signed that line. They knew what it was. Dave Chappelle, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson. All right, so you're obviously Illuminati theorists and shit like that, and I feel you on that. But
You can't put them past these.
It's just not enough to be just on that because it's not enough to go behind it.
Right.
You can't really take no action being a heavy conspiracy theorist. Like, it's nothing to do on the back end but sit back and wait so you can say, I told you.
Yeah. Right. But just because something makes sense don't make it true.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True. Niggas just more inclined to go with the shit that makes sense, and I can't be mad at
Right.
that.
I mean, but you could put a whole nother scenario in and make just as much sense.
Of course, that's what we get with motherfuckers telling us this bitch is a sphere.
Right.
They can make it make sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I'm trying to go with what make the most sense to me. That's why you gotta do your own homework. You gotta form your own opinion, but you can't just.
Yeah, you gotta be.
What's in Antarctica, man? Real talk. Ain't nobody been in Antarctica. It could be a whole nother Earth.
Go
and
back to
you
the
can't
moon.
go to the damn moon.
Go
man.
back, bro. Let me take a picture with your phone.
Man,
or
look at
something.
these damn phone, man. These niggas who been locked up 30 years ain't never ever seen a damn cell phone. You trying to fuck you lost the technology. How the fuck you lost technology?
Yeah, go back.
What you talking about?
You couldn't
And
use
then,
the
what movie that was? What Taraji P. Henson about the
Oh, he's on legend.
That's just all bullshit, huh?
Yeah, that fiction ass shit, man.
Yeah, they done.
What was that? What was the name of that movie too?
I don't know.
The three girls. It was Janelle Monáe, Taraji P. Henson, and that other girl. It was not Legends. It's
some number, huh?
Hidden Figures. Damn.
Hidden Figures.
Damn. I would have thought of that.
Yeah, I thought of it.
But yeah, though.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, I just feel like.
Shout out to that boy Site L. Site L that came through heavy on the cash out. I appreciate that love, my nigga. Real talk. But as it come down, I want to know what's in Antarctica. There's a Antarctic. There's an Antarctic treaty in place for every country on the planet.
Yep.
So the Antarctic treaty, every country has said we
will not colonize.
We not gonna. So we know, the leaders know what's in Antarctica, and of course, maybe the public shouldn't know what the fuck is over there. Maybe that shit is serious. Maybe that's the opening to hell. Maybe that's where the fucking reptilians come from. Who the fuck knows? But because you've lied so damn much, and just trust us. Man, come on, man. Trust you.
You tell me that it's top secret and we can't know. It's
like, fuck, like, you don't know how much land is over there. You go on fucking Google Maps and shit, it's a video game.
Exactly.
The fuck?
And then y'all talk about the population, we overpopulated, but that land off limits there.
Wow. I ain't thought of that. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's saying number I you saying
Yeah. How do we know it's nothing but ice? How do we know it ain't most sun over there? Yeah, it's like so like it's all the like. I believe I am a flat earther. You know what I'm saying? And I believe, and you might want to research flat earth before you say anything about it. Like the Antarctic, the wall, it's an ice wall that keeps all the water within, and that makes so much more sense than it being a ball of water going through space, and it's spinning so fucking fast that you can't feel it. You can't see a curve. It like the fuck. We know the dimensions of the earth. So if the earth is like this, if the earth is like this, like I know I gotta go up a little bit high in order to see it, but we've been high enough. And there's no curve to see. There's a measurement that you can make. So if we know the earth, let's just say for instance, is 200 feet, is at a 200 feet circumference, then we know that you got to go up so high to see this much curvature.
Okay, but all right, you seen that the people on the in the like what that is, the equator, like the mid water right now. They got somewhere in a country where like if you just step on this side, like the water flowing another way. You step on this side, the flowing like
how the hemisphere.
Yeah,
so the water spin this way, and the spin counter.
So how you explain that if the earth flat?
I don't, and like I said, that's another thing. We don't. That's nonsense.
Yeah.
What makes sense is math, because we can trust math. if I go up this high, I'm gonna see the Earth curve. All that, well, there's a phenomenon down there. You can see there's a phenomenon.
You can't do that like
water spinning. What?
Yeah, it's like that's my argument. It's like
gravity pulling another way.
But you don't feel nothing. Like, and plus the fact, everybody's been in the airplane, and everything that you see is flat, and you only have to go up so far, and it's not airplane high. It may be helicopter high, and you're supposed to see like an inch of curvature. So if you're in a plane, you're supposed to see a whole drop off. Not to mention, in order for a plane to fly, they should have to tip their nose. Because if you just keep going straight over this, you're gonna go into space. In order to stay on this ball, I'm saying, you see it going. I'm in a plane. Look at it, and I'm flying. If I don't tip my nose, and so the Earth spins to the east. So that means if I'm on a flight going west, shouldn't that flight be faster? Since the Earth is spinning this way?
Does that not make sense? Does that not make sense? If the Earth spinning this way, if you going towards how you get the way you're going, how can your flight be faster going this way? The Earth already is spinning.
It's already, which is why they have different time zones and shit.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? Now, it would be considered, all right, say if you flying to fucking Japan or some shit. That's like a 24-hour flight on some shit, you know what I'm saying? But you could consider that being going back in time or ahead in time. It's all based on how you look at the shit.
On perception.
Yeah, so it could be, if it's 3 in the morning over here, it's 3 in the afternoon over there, 3 at night over there, you know what I'm saying? So if you go that way, depending on how you tell your time, you did get the
time change.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but the thing is, but if you still start your clock from the time.
Oh, one minute, there we go.
They try to kill you over here. They try to give you so much bullshit.
In my last career, I was travelling around the world as an international sales rep. And as I travelled around the world, what I observed on almost every flight was the same thing, which was lots of people staring at the back of their headrests and observing the latest movie, drinking booze, falling asleep. Whereas I would actually be at the back of the plane, looking out at the and observing the flat plane below. That being the case when I came across a Mac Powerline video on YouTube, and he uttered the words flatter, not in ridicule, but in the same context as we're talking about today. It was a eureka moment when I literally went and woke my wife up and told them that the earth was flat.
Bam, that's what I was looking for.
NASA were developed with sole purpose of
states that all aerodynamic physics was first and
in the NASA aeronautics, the opening statement in that document. I read it myself. You can look it up.
right, but see, like,
What?
the truth.
Article 12.
Hold on, look what it saying.
What is that? Let me hear that.
Look, man, y'all asking dumbass questions. The fuck?
What?
Nigga.
Today, it's nearly impossible.
Hello.
What?
Most flat earthers believe the world looks like this. In this video, I will once again be talking about the flat earth theory and also this actual flat earth twisted puzzle that I have constructed.
Dog, they hide these videos too, dog. They hide them. You put in flat earth proof, it's all goddamn bullshit videos. That show you right there.
Surrounded by an ice wall and covered with a dome.
Ice
In
wall.
this dome, there is a small sun as shown here, though not to scale.
Nah, watch what Rob Ski would say. Nah, I bet Rob Ski ain't gonna do that bullshit.
But looking at that article, what, 1207, was that the name of it? Which one was it?
Yeah, NASA 12.
NASA, the document 1207, saying that we must assume that Earth is a flat stationary plane.
Yep.
When we learn it, when NASA teaching how to fucking navigate these high-powered jets and all this shit, we must first assume that this is a stationary and flat plane.
So you could recognize the difference as you go through it. Like, if I assume all this is flat, bro, like, I'm gonna just go ahead and assume that the world is flat as I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming it's flat, but as my
Why would that be in a NASA book? Why would that be in a NASA book?
They telling you how to start to get a true definition or a true outlook on the shit.
So why they telling you?
They're telling you how to shoot missiles and fly your plane. They're not saying
we talking about how we shoot missiles and how we
this
fly.
ain't no that.
All right, so what? All right, so what's the purpose of the like what do? And I don't know what the hills and all that shit come from.
Hill? No. So flat don't mean that it's just flat.
Flag, bro.
You still have a hill, a mountain,
It's that it's not a ball. It's a flat plane. So on top of this flat plane, you can have hills, mountains, and that's why you can't see straight to Paris right now. But if there's no trees in the way, you can see straight, and you're not supposed to. And that's what I'm looking for now is the flat Earth equation.
Cause it's like if you looking way across the ocean, if this motherfucker round, it should get to a point where you can't see no more. It'll turn.
It's down the curve. Look, if I'm on this part of the Earth, how can I look down there?
All right.
I mean, before can you say it correctly? You're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying because you wouldn't be able to be like, damn. Look, if I'm right here, how can I look 20 miles down here?
You can only look in a straight line.
You cannot look in a curve. So I'm asking you, tell me, could you just tell me how?
I'm listening. All right.
I'm asking you
how we'll see that.
Yeah.
Far as from a distance. Like looking at water.
This is the Earth. The Earth is a ball.
All right.
I'm right here. How do I see over here?
Okay.
When do they see over there?
No,
I can see. I can see from this spot. I can see over here. The Earth is a round ball, so it means that if I'm here, I shouldn't be able to see down here, but I can.
How? Like what?
Now you get somewhere. Now somebody can show you. So now when
y'all say, because I've never really fed into the flat, so I don't know what's up with it.
And that's what I'm saying, but
so nobody does until you get into this thing.
That's why I say niggas do your homework and look at that shit for you to form your own thoughts about it.
It was a belief from the get-go, though. They swapped that shit.
It was the original belief.
That's what I'm saying.
Here you go. Here you go. Right here.
That's what.
Look, here it is. Ain't no goddamn way. Ain't no goddamn way you can see that far.
See that far? Wait, this you can't see it now.
Nigga, it's a camera, but I'm saying
you just saw it.
If we live on the ball,
he
zoomed in. So if we live on the ball, that should be down so far that you can't see it because
there's curvature for every, but there's.
But the further he goes back, he can't go.
So do that mean he's going around the curve now?
No, that means he's not as far up on it, but that don't mean it can't. I don't know, like I don't get.
You feel what I'm saying?
I can't explain what I'm trying to say, but you know, it's look
you need a real ball. There
ain't no way. I want y'all to look at this.
Well, like this more.
Just because he zoomed out doesn't mean that he can't zoom right back in and bring it back in the picture.
If we're on the ball,
look at that. I want y'all to look, y'all.
This curve,
Look,
so as you go, you're supposed to go around the ball.
I'm about to give y'all the equation.
I'm not supposed to be able to see this far. They say this is specific distance, like 30 miles, 50 miles. It's supposed to be enough curvature where you can't see.
I'm about to give y'all.
When you pull out a camera and I show you that plus an extra 10 miles, it's like where the curve in it. Why I can see. You know what I'm saying? Why I can see.
Look, here we go. They sent a rocket up. But they talking about the dome. They talking about the dome. I ain't gonna take it there.
That's too the dome. The dome.
This is what they say the world is. If you believe it, that's what you believe the world is. Then what you believe the world is if you believe that it's around Earth. It is water just splashing around. How in the fuck are we moving through the galaxy at 1,000 miles per hour, but every night we see the same damn stars? And don't tell me that gravity goes that far out. Gravity keeps our clouds inside. We don't just can't keep the stars. It doesn't keep the same stars.
Okay, so explain the rotation as far as like the 24 hours in the day and all that shit.
I got them. Look at this. It's right here, and that's why you gotta have a visual aid. Right there. There it is.
There
it is.
You know what I'm saying?
There it is.
But that's the dome, right?
That's flat Earth. That's a flat Earth. What?
That's a flat Earth.
No, that's a model of a flat Earth.
He's saying how is it round? You think it's supposed to be square? It's this is what I'm saying. This is all. That's the Antarctic. The Antarctica is all around us. This is north right here. This is north. That's Antarctica. We're like a crust, like a pie crust.
Right.
It's ice all around the world that keeps the water inside of it. So the actual map of the United States, NASA has it right. NASA has a sign of the flat Earth. They use that flat Earth right now. Pilots use flat Earth to get to where they're going. They don't use a globe. Let me get a globe. You don't never see no globe. You don't never see no globe.
We teach on flat Earth model, but
everything. We teach you everything on flat Earth model, but no, it ain't flat Earth.
All right, so which leads me that. All right, what's the purpose?
To hide
what?
To hide.
Very good point. What will be the purpose? The purpose is domination. If we admit that we're on a flat Earth and we're not moving in the galaxy and it's not just willy-nilly and no one knows what's going on and we just own this motherfucker and what's in Antarctica lets us know it could be a stairway to heaven. What it says is that there is a life form that is higher than us.
Exactly.
And at that point, we lose all control. Facts. Because I can go straight to the plug.
Facts.
I don't need you no more, my nigga. I go straight to the plug. This nigga tripping out for the AB home. Let me down ain't tripping, my nigga. I go to heaven myself. No church, no nothing. This, if you right now tell society that your creator, you can go speak to him, you lose all control. The only reason why, they can mill around and play the way they do is because we don't have any real concrete evidence.
Other than life itself.
But that you can still speculate. Muslim, Christian.
No, I feel like I don't feel like they deal with religion that lets you know that's real. Like life itself and just the way this shit is formed and how it operates. We know we have a higher being, but I'm saying, but because we can't get to them, you know what I'm saying? If there was proof, if the clouds actually did bust open tomorrow, and the chariot came down, niggas would get on their knees.
Everybody doing niggas just a real mob, real killers. Like niggas will break everything.
They will break everything that you know.
Right.
Everything you know.
Because I feel like that's more of an energy than a being anyway.
But he can speculate. You can speculate because we don't have no.
But once it's confirmed, ain't no more speculation.
Exactly.
We done went down that bitch and we actually saw him.
Exactly.
It's like, bro. So what can a police officer or a government official tell you then? Like, bro, I know it's a real, you know what I'm saying?
But
I know the real
some G shit. I don't feel like there's no.
Look at that.
I don't feel like there's no actual form.
I understand, because you can speculate that because we don't have no proof.
But
we can go back and forth all day long.
I'm just saying, like, all right, put it like this: you can actually black out, right, to the point where you'll get so mad to the point where you really don't know what the fuck you're doing. Like you might spaz out, and then you might come back. You don't feel like that's a demon energy that takes over?
Most definitely.
All right,
but that still don't let us know anything. Because if we knew it, then we would move different. That we can still speculate. We can still speculate on. I feel like this. I feel like this.
The reason why I feel like God, because with him being omnipotent and all powerful, if he wanted to come down and confirm and show everybody real proof of me, he could do that.
And that's what faith is.
Exactly. It would take faith out the picture.
Yeah.
There's no more faith to be had. We know who God is.
What they said.
Faith is the soul.
Thou who has not seen but still believes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. If he come down, God come and show everybody that I'm here and it's out of here, so ain't no more need for no books, ain't no more need for no study and no speculating.
I'm right
Look
here.
at me. Ain't no need for no faith nowhere no more.
Yep.
Yeah, now everybody become cronies like what we do.
Also though.
And this is how we got tricked. Because they showed us pictures. When fucking, look at this. Ronald Reagan and them. Look at these motherfuckers. Look at these motherfuckers. Pictures. You know that these motherfuckers got 40 years of technology. They're 40 years ahead right now. So why couldn't they fake an alien attack? Why couldn't they fake a moon landing back then? They could have played the movie Gravity back then, and motherfuckers, oh my God, look what we did. Reagan, was that Reagan or Nixon? Talked to the motherfucking astronauts with no fucking delay. He talked with no delay. What you got going, shit? I'm just chilling, my nigga. Shit, I'm about to head up that way, shit. Come on through, my nigga. Right. But nowadays, what does it look like up there?
Right. Well, I mean, I don't feel like they went.
Back to you, Jeff. Huh?
Oh, we're doing just fine up here. It's crazy. It's 11-second delay right now.
Right.
Well, from what?
From
the space station.
Shit, probably from the other side of the country.
No.
Even when you watch the news, it's not right there on time.
Yeah, it's a delay. I don't feel like they went to the moon. But you know,
and if you feel like they'll lie about, here we go.
That was
here.
So explain the axis then.
Oh, that's they words. Gravity and action, that's all they words.
Like what I'm saying, they make silent fucking decisions off of
But that's what they tell you they make decisions off of. They make decisions off of a book.
Because
they got a real book.
We thought that they was making all their assumptions on missiles and aeronautics off of round Earth.
Look,
once you
if you don't know I'm trapping on my phone, you think, nigga, this house is why the dope sell. Right. No, nigga, it's my phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. He sell dope out the house. I sell dope off the phone. How he already got the amount? All they got to do is come to the door and he already got it. If you don't know, then you don't know, and they don't never give you that middleman a shit. So it's like they make decisions off the axis and gravity.
That's
that just like money. Shit, money is everything. These folks know goddamn well money ain't nothing but paper.
Right.
Currency. They know what it is. If we can get them looking over here, we can handle our business over here.
Right.
It's all game. It's all a scam. Gravity, axis, and all. They make decisions. No, they don't.
But like
these people got the real book. They know what's in the trees. They know what the earth is. Them folk down in Antarctica. Admiral Byrd went down there and said, it's so many damn resources down there in Antarctica. Them folk came to the Antarctic Treaty.
Come down here, you want to. Everybody died. And whatever it is, it had to be big enough because that treaty that lasted through every war that had happened since then.
Wow.
But it's so real, like it.
Wow.
If we beefing like that, our country's into it enough that we actually killing each other's soldiers.
Come on,
why not say fuck the treaty?
Come on.
I'm going down there.
Everybody signed the treaty, don't go fuck with that.
Everybody signed down.
The Antarctic Treaty has not been broken from the day that it started. From every nation on this planet, they said no one's going to Antarctica. We're gonna protect what I like.
Yeah.
How can we not believe there's something down there? We'll be fools if our dad say, "Don't go in that room now."
Just like
don't go in that room now.
Ain't none of the Area 51. You just don't need to go there. Just leave it there. Just leave
and I believe that's a scam, Area 51. They gave us something to look at when really the shit is down there in fucking, you know what I'm saying, California.
But that's really like a Game of Thrones concept, like, you know what I'm saying?
What that?
Like, you know, Game of Thrones got beyond the wall.
Yeah.
Nobody goes beyond the wall.
Yeah. I know what that is.
Yeah, so it's just like, you know.
But the thing was, even the concept on the Game of Thrones, it was like, once you break down, once you are aware and know for real what's on the other side of that wall, you're going to look at life totally different. If you knew what was on the other side of that wall, them few people that have been across that wall, they come back and say, but why is y'all worried about these bullshit ass wars y'all got going on? It's the threat over there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It took away all the belief and all the questions because once they went across that bitch, them motherfucking night crawlers really there.
Yeah. Look. While the whole system is moving sideways at 1 miles an hour, a large bodies of water at rest lay flat. You know, if I stamped my foot on the ground, it would send ripples across that It's nonsense. Here's the best flat earth proof right behind me. This is what you have to believe in if you believe in the ball. You have to believe that you're spinning faster than the speed of sound, that you're orbiting 66,000 miles an hour, which you can't even fathom that speed, while you're chasing the sun at 500,000 miles an hour, while the whole system is moving sideways at 1 miles an hour. And large bodies of water at rest lay flat.
Stop, man.
You know, I stamp my foot on the ground,
Stop.
and sand ripples across that thing. We're spinning faster than sound, curving and turning.
Come on, man. Come on,
I'm
man.
gonna say again, and I'm gonna keep on saying
Goliath
it,
is
the
half
vaccine
angel.
has never been proven
Yeah, angel
effective.
blood
No
in him.
vaccine has ever been proven effective. No negative.
See, I don't like to speak too much because on shit I don't really.
I understand. I understand.
Ain't nothing wrong with that though.
For months, what we did was all day long we played that flat earth shit on the damn big speaker. Now,
Go to sleep, wake up,
Yeah.
go to sleep. I went to sleep to that shit. Woke up listening to that shit.
And you know that might be a problem.
Yeah,
Now you in that bit.
yeah. It just, but what it is, it started raising questions. It just started getting nigga more and more shit to question. And like,
That shit never ended.
huh?
That shit never
that dude look crazy though.
Real talk. But
That's
it's
why
like,
I don't even want to speak on it. That's why I'm chilling over here.
Yeah, that's what it be, yo. It's like,
I ain't
once I
gonna
don't trust you, bro, I don't trust you. Now you can't tell me nothing. And I'm just gonna go.
I'm
with
not
it.
standing behind nothing you say.
Prove everything.
Prove everything.
Okay?
And I don't want to see no numbers and none of that shit.
Not
Go
no
up
picture.
here, give me a real picture.
right.
Ain't nobody seen no picture. Lance
That's what I'm
Armstrong,
tripping
Lance
about.
Armstrong, what, yeah,
That
Lance, he come back and say, goddamn, no, we can't go to the moon. It's impossible.
Right. Well, you know they was.
What was they shooting at in Operation Fishbowl?
Well,
Now what that is, manipulation.
Operation Fishbowl is when they started shooting atomic missiles at the sky.
Yeah.
Oh, they trying to break the barrier, you know what I'm saying?
facts.
Trying to break the dome.
Yeah.
Shooting,
They're trying to
fucking
break the
under,
firmament.
shooting this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Then they came with that Atlantic Treaty.
Well, but as you saw the missiles, bro, they not just telling you that niggas was shooting. Niggas is looking at the missiles go up
They hit
and
shit.
hit something.
They hitting something.
And explode, but you can't see what they hit. They just go up, boom. And it wasn't just a boom like a firecracker popping. It was a hit. Something was stopping that bitch. Ooh.
Well, what's not stopping the fucking shit, the spaceship? Like,
Have you ever seen
like they send satellites up
Have you
When
ever
we
seen
seen
satellite?
one? When we see
And
you
we
can't.
go up.
Yeah.
I never even seen a
Yeah,
rocket.
yeah.
I never even seen a rocket actually go straight up. All the rockets I seen went up like a rainbow. Look like a rainbow. They went up just like that.
Because satellites is something that they always say. Have you ever seen a satellite go up? Or did they tell you that satellites is up there?
It's up there.
And it's the same difference with a rainbow. With space.
You said it's the same what?
It's the same difference.
Rainbow, very good. Rainbow, it curves. Why does it curve like that? Because
like
it's hitting
this.
something.
It's hitting something. And here
They have pictures of that. Don't believe what I'm saying.
GPS don't prove satellites,
Operation-
bro. It's enough
What the fuck
ground
is he
towers.
saying?
It's enough ground towers, bro, to do all this shit around the world.
If you haven't seen it, don't talk about it.
I don't believe
These
it.
people have done, if these people have done enough dirty shit to you and lied to you enough to where you should never say what the fuck they told you.
GPS.
I always tell my
GPS
boys,
is
don't
global
tell me what nobody
positioning
motherfucker
system,
told
bro.
you.
It's like
Right.
global positioning system. Your position
On the globe.
On the globe. So how the fuck is space got anything to do with it? But they can run that shit just like cell phones don't. Never got to go outside the ground.
The hell is you
When you
talking
go
about?
into the air, nigga, you can't talk on no phone. All them towers is down there. Why not put cell phone satellites up there?
Real
And
talk.
you can talk through space.
Why
It's like
the satellites ain't hitting each other? Have you ever seen a satellite fall?
a broke one? Got
Anybody?
Okay, well look, they got
Don't they got? There it
No,
is.
listen,
Right there.
no, listen. They got Wi-Fi on like cruise boats and shit, right?
Who?
What is
On,
it?
like
Wow,
cruise
cruise
ships
ships
and shit.
and shit.
Wi-Fi and shit on cruise ships. Where is they pulling they
What you mean?
satellite from? Like where are they getting it from?
It's towers on the ground.
Yeah. You don't know how
In the
powerful.
ocean.
You don't know
Bro,
how
how far is the space away?
But I'm talking about
Real talk.
If you can make the signal from space, why you can't make it from land?
Real talk.
because of the direction it might be in. It's coming from up, son. You know what I'm saying? And it
So why
might
can't it come from that way or that
Why
way?
can't it come? What's the difference between up and west?
We don't understand. We don't
It's just
understand. We don't understand those transmissions enough to even
And I'm not
understand
saying
where
that
it
you
comes
wrong.
from.
All I'm saying is, bro, I just don't believe it just because they told me that.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see. Like, they say a satellite, bro. Why can't you just Google, show me a satellite? And it's
Betty Guys,
unlimited.
9/11, Operation Northwoods, Operation Paperclip, Operation Dominic,
Like, what's COINTEL, though?
COINTELPRO.
Yeah,
When they had to do with Operation Mockingbird, when they started telling the news what to fucking put out there.
Okay.
Yeah, you know that.
Putting out stories.
Yeah, propaganda.
Right.
At its finest.
Making us go to war because we thought the Germans came. There's communists in your town passing out propaganda folders.
Right.
We need a strike now. So we show video of motherfuckers getting blowed up, and that's when you come into crisis actors and shit like that. We got terrorists on our soul. Anthrax! It's right here.
Right.
We're dying from anthrax. Nigga ain't seen a day of light that motherfucker, but nigga suiting up going to war for it. Then you find out that Bush got his hands into the oil fields. And niggas still believe the goddamn United States. Or believe any government.
Right.
Everyone has their hands in something. And if you're at the top of the chain, you can put fucking resources over here and over there to where when you get out of office, you will never have to work again.
Facts.
If I was up there, I know I'd try to goddamn shoot that shit back.
You know what I mean? What they call kickbacks.
But I don't trust them bitches, but that's why I be wanting to know the agenda. I could trust the agenda, you know what I'm saying? I can know what the fuck
but see, the agenda could be, we gotta get the people who did 9/11.
I mean, but long as you could, if you could look at the situation and kind of try to figure the agenda out.
We can't figure it out because we can, it's a war always starts with a false flag. A false flag operation is where a country enacts violence on itself.
Right.
So 9/11, Pearl Harbor, they did it. We gotta get back at them. They're gonna destroy us.
Y'all come give us your money, give us your people, dedicate us your life.
A motherfucker can't fly a drone in America without goddamn getting shot down. How the fuck planes got hijacked?
I swear.
Flying all off course.
And ain't nobody saying nothing.
You just lost communication with the motherfucker. This is all good.
Right.
And then the way to build them, come on, man. We didn't seen enough buildings fall down with a demolition to know when a fucking control falls. That motherfucker fell at free fall pace. You had to have some bombs at the base of that motherfucker. Then you hear about the gold and the motherfucker switched the insurance papers over 2 days before the shit. All kind of shit. Yeah. They just shut the shit down a day before for maintenance, and they had a crew in there to where nobody can enter the building. Let's talk about the goddamn Timothy McVeigh. Let's talk about the Timothy McVeigh situation.
Real.
ATF members got a call. They had a fucking daycare in that damn building out there in fucking Oklahoma. The daycare in that building. This goddamn, it was a formaldehyde bomb to where that's manure. That's manure. How the fuck this bitch blew up the whole fucking building through steel beams, but the little crater where the truck was at wasn't nothing but goddamn 2 inches in the ground. This bitch then blew all through steel beams and all kind of shit and still hot. But this bitch ain't make nothing but a little pool down here. This bitch ain't when you couldn't even put no water in that motherfucker and swim. Bullshit. It was bombs in that damn building. Something that they didn't want you to see. Never found a man that was in the truck with him. Does anybody know where Timothy McVeigh is at? They got images of Timothy McVeigh moving a fucking tank around and shit like that. They just secretly got him on camera. Oh, he didn't want to be seen and shit like that. When you research all of this shit that they got going on, this shit scare you, man.
Right.
This shit scare the fuck out of you, man, because it's like, these people are real. And like I said, I told y'all, man, that communication of that flight attendant on a flight 11, I think that was flight 11, flight 13, and she was calling back to the house, and she was saying, I love you, they hijacked the plane. She was saying that shit just like it was in front of her. And then at the end she said, it's a fake. That shit scared me so fucking bad because for her to say that, it said to me that American soldiers got these people off the goddamn plane and told them everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. All we need y'all to do, call home. You know, we'll be all through this. We got calls of a terrorist trying to hijack this plane. We want to give the illusion that they're still on track so we can get the bad guys. So just tell the just say the script that you're supposed to, and we'll be all through this. And then you got little kids in this motherfucker. They obviously not gonna kill these little kids. Ain't no way. Right. This is America. They not gonna kill these little kids. So everybody call home. You find out that at the altitude that the plane was at, they said at this altitude you get a little bit of service. At this altitude, only the flight attendant can call. At this altitude, you dead. They was at this altitude, and everybody was making calls. At the time when they made them calls, they would have been at this altitude. They were on the fucking ground. And them motherfuckers told them to read the damn sheet. They read the sheet, and she was the only one, the black lady, had sense enough. It's a fake.
Yeah. I gotta see that shit.
You never heard from that motherfucker again.
They probably took them.
Right then, that for situations just like this, I always keep that bitch saved. I always keep it saved.
Like, what? $36.
Oh.
Ain't got you.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Goddamn got you.
That shit supposed to be at the top. Passenger, flight, Levrage. (9/11) passenger call home. See, they got that bullshit. Flight. See, I told y'all, Flight 11.
When I took the call over, there was a soft-spoken, calm gentleman on the other end. I didn't want him to have that feeling. When he wanted to cry, was your sense then that he knew that yes?
CC, I think it's a. Chill, would you hit that button? Y'all hit on my phone.
Yeah, what she said?
It's a fake.
That's crazy, bro. They really whack them too.
I want y'all to listen. Yeah, see that?
They don't sound nothing like a plane.
So don't.
Like that shit sound way too echoey to be a plane. That shit crazy. I don't. Man, that shit wild.
Wow.
Yeah, like, man, I wonder, did they whack all of them? Like, did they just shoot them all? Or?
And that's the scary question.
Or did they just sit them in there and release some gas or something?
But it's so real, like, you know, them fucking movies be emulating, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they should be spins on real reality.
So it's like, you know, they must like, this is shit.
I watched one little show called 100, and that shit there kind of just put it in perspective for you. It show you how motherfuckers don't mind killing a few if they think they gonna say.
All right, here's the real one. That's not how you talk to your husband. That's not how you talk to your husband. I want y'all to listen.
I've been on the plane, y'all, and
Shit, hold on, Shell. Hold up.
You have to listen to me carefully. I'm on a plane that's been hijacked. I'm on the plane. I'm calling from the plane. I want to tell you I love you. Please tell my children that I love them very much. And I'm so sorry, babe. I don't know what to say. There's 3 guys. They've hijacked the plane. I'm trying to be calm. We're turned around, and I've heard that there's planes that's been flown into the World Trade Center. I hope to be able to see your face again, baby. I love you. Bye.
That motherfucker trying to get a message out, man.
you said that shit like that was the only thing that sounded genuine.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like right at the end, like, oh, look, you so much.
So, I'm telling y'all, when I first heard that, I was in Knollwood. Man, I was looking through the blinds. I was sure that they were going to kill me. Because it's like, it was that clear, like, these folks are murderers.
Yeah.
These people will kill you. I mean, I didn't have no knowledge. So, you know, these people will kill you.
And won't think twice about it.
This was a woman. There were
And she
children
kept on
on
saying, hey, hijack the plane, I'm on the plane, we in the plane right now. Like, that's not no shit you even tell your partner, like, if you thinking it's over.
She's
like,
a flight attendant. Why would you, you know, have to say that the plane been hijacked, you know, and like but it plays into any good scam. Like, I think about that shit if I was the captor. I mean, or if I was the people trying to do this, they finna have proof that this is what happened. How about when this fire burned so hot that it burned through shit that was plain fuel proof. Those steel beams were fire heat proof. It was that fucking hot. People were incinerated. The FBI, when they get to the scene, what they find unscathed is a fucking ID card. Like one of them little ID badges, an ID card of one of the goddamn
the hijackers. Well, yeah, the terrorists. Oh, so we know they were terrorists. Look at them. He left this behind.
Oh, got you. Hey, like this. What the fuck?
Always leave some behind.
Always leave something. Ain't nothing that's a clean getaway.
They wouldn't have left this. You wouldn't have had no clue.
Would have had no clue. But you know, the plane that fell, or the plane that supposedly crash landed in the woods and shit like that. All it was an imprint of a fucking plane. No motor, no fender, just a fucking imprint. Like, you know how you do a snow angel? That's all it was down there. Like the fuck, like, and then the fucking the motherfucker that hit the Pentagon, that motherfucker was the scene. Shut up! I get quiet out.
You so goddamn mind get them dog.
Quiet.
Before I get.
No, I didn't want to just go in the echo here, but the scene where you see the plane pass by, it's probably a plane, but it really was a missile, where you see the projectile fly past, you know how if you in a high scale place, or you go into a place where you got a security tower or a security booth, where you got to stop there and they talk to you, they got a camera right there. So this motherfucker just flew past that motherfucker. So they slowed it down, so you get the scene where he was right there, scene where he was right there, scene where he was right there. But when they get right here where you can see exactly what it is, fully, that scene is gone. And the next time you see him, he all the way over here. The projectile is gone. So there's no, right then I lost all trust in government, because it's obviously something deeper here that they want to keep hidden, and they have agendas like that false flag shit. Like, you know, really, it's just like it's a macrocosm of the music business. The people who press up the CDs, the people who duplicate the CDs, they love the East Coast, West Coast beef. Give a fuck who got killed. It was actually better when a motherfucker got killed. That made
sold more.
Yeah, it's gonna go harder.
Right.
We selling bullets to both sides.
Right.
And so now you look at it in war terms. There are people, even economies, who if you're in trouble, you go to war, and that gets you money. You get paid like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you understand that there's money in the blood of the war-ready youth, once you understand that, it's like these motherfuckers don't see you like, because if you broke enough to join the military, you ain't shit nowhere.
Your life expendable.
Yeah,
that's what you said by signing up. Like, I give my life. Just make sure my people are out here.
You're supposed to have the honor of dying for your country.
Who gives a fuck about the hell?
That's real shit though.
You still dead. You got honor.
We're gonna give you a flag.
We'll take it to your mama and them.
Uh-huh.
And guess what? You got a spot to bury. You ain't gotta pick no spot.
None of that.
You gotta pick none of that.
That's like that should be like a nigga who can't fight but in the club with the gang with him. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be, you know, he talking boo-boo shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
My mother said this years ago. I might have been 10 years old. Mother said, if wars had to be fought by the president of that country, we'll have a lot less problems. If they had to go to war, we'll have a lot less motherfuckers think different. But when you a boss sitting back, go ahead.
Yeah, just like in the streets. If the nigga with the money had to put all the work in, fuck, a lot of niggas will still be living, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, niggas ain't in to get their hands.
That's how many niggas got killed off the spur of the moment. I'm in a bad mood type shit.
Right. But also, and got killed behind crossing behind a nigga and his feelings behind a bitch.
What you say?
And I'm sending
more often than not.
Right. I'm sending them at you on a disguise though.
Yeah.
You know
I'm gonna make it seem like you stealing from me.
Right.
I'm making it seem like you telling them.
Yeah. The war ain't never really started by the motherfuckers who fighting them bitches.
For real.
Ever like.
No, they all everybody else just do it. It's just do it. Both sides. Nigga we could be partners outside of this, but you fight for one side, I'm fighting for the other.
Right.
You fall high, fall.
Like, motherfuckers preach that loyalty shit so you can look stupid for them, but they don't want you to look stupid for you.
Oh shit.
I preach that loyalty shit like a motherfucker, but I don't stand on it. But I need y'all to stand on it.
I need y'all to stand on that shit. Y'all be loyal to the shit. Loyal to the game.
Maybe loyal. You feel me? Right. That's why it's so important to think for your fucking self.
And you know what? When we say think for yourself, it's crazy because when we got a situation like this Jacob Blake situation, I don't give a fuck if he was in the wrong. Obviously, I see he going to his car. That's a normal. If you're a licensed gun owner and you're in a fight with somebody and you telling them to stop and they keep trying to get to their car, and they get to the car and they open the door and they reach, you gonna shoot them. But I don't give a fuck. I'm saying if this is the situation in which we're gonna stand together and say, we're not playing basketball, we're not playing football, we're not doing shit, we're not making no more records, we're not doing nothing. I don't give a fuck what it is. I want to stand. I just want us to stand together. But it's that mindset. Think for yourself.
Right.
Now you gotta think for yourself on it. And that's when we divide it.
Think for yourself don't mean don't ride for the cause. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you gotta ride for the cause, man. Like, you gotta you gotta understand where your people is your people. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else does for their people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But soon as a nigga get involved, he should have knew better. He should have. You know what I'm saying? But fuck.
They said that boy Darren Wilson and them other motherfucker who shot Mike Brown said the next day they had $1 million GoFundMe. The next day, the folks put $1 million on that motherfucker to fight his case. We leave ours out to die. And so it's like, I don't give a fuck what we stand for. Let's stand. Like, can we get one thing that we all, but it's just these fucking, like, it's nothing wrong with being a black Republican. That don't mean that you gotta be Republican when they wrong.
Right. Exactly.
You just gotta, like, them motherfuckers justify anything for them.
Yeah, what are you talking about,
Including niggas, like, that's the problem, dude. Like, a nigga, like, the same ones that support that, which I ain't knocking nobody to support you. You support who you support. Like, everybody support who they support for different reasons. But niggas is the only, black people is the only people who would, like, literally, like, son, pick the other side.
Real talk. Just on the strength. No reasoning.
Yeah.
No logic behind it. Just, I don't like it. I'm different. I'm different.
Yeah, like,
I'm different.
I'm both.
My mama, now growing up in the house, where we had like a pretty much unanimous. Our house was Alabama fans. You know what I'm saying? Just like we came up to Tuscaloosa for a while. Nigga was just Alabama fans. Swear to God, my mama chose to be an Auburn fan just for the fact that like everybody like Alabama. I don't like it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like it.
That's crazy.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but why?
And that truly, and that's why I can right now put 4 on my Facebook. I can say 4 + 4 is 8. And everybody, yeah, that's true. That's what that is. Why you saying that? Yeah, what other fuck? There'll be somebody saying, well, depending on how you look at it, really math is just a whole nother thing what they gave her, bro. You know?
Ain't no money concept, bro. You just talking about.
And I hate niggas like that. Like, just stay the fuck out the comments. Yeah, like what the fuck is up with you that you just gotta say? Like, nigga, go play somewhere.
Yeah.
But niggas is like that in real life. Like, everybody fuck with niggas and man, nah, I ain't on that money bag. Yo shit.
I don't ride on that dick. Yeah, I don't ride on that dick.
Just cause niggas fucking.
Yeah,
I don't ride on that dick, bro.
No other reason.
I mean what you got. Like Boosie. I didn't fuck with Boosie or whatever like that, but it wasn't on me just a goddamn nigga. Fuck all that goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because everybody fuck with it and shit like that. Like, nigga, stand out in a real way to where you don't gotta stand out on that gay shit.
Hating shit.
Yeah, like the fuck.
But half the time, like, they don't have no agenda for why you're going against the grain.
That's it.
Not to.
Because this is my chance. Now I can stand out. Finally. Y'all, but when I got there, me, Yeah, over here, I'm different. See, I think different than other people. See, I ain't like
everybody else like a boozy, bro. I like that, bro.
I ain't no follower. You know what I'm saying? I didn't.
Once you heard that so much.
You ain't
see, a lot of
things,
things, though,
though.
a lot of times, though, bro, like when niggas want you to stand with them, they can't give you a fucking legitimate cause, a reason, a goal,
so they try to
give you, you know what
trying
I'm saying?
to get shit to get you on their side.
Right, like a nigga say it's a movement, but well, what's the movement?
The
movement is going nowhere. You don't even know where the movement going, but you want me to join your movement. Like nigga, man, you know what I'm saying? I'll start one day. If we going nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, I can lead niggas straight to nowhere too. You feel what I'm saying? Shit. You gotta have some type of, you know what I'm saying? If you gonna fucking try to bring people together, you gotta have a fucking, at least the start of a fucking plan. You know
That's correct. I feel like you should have, and we just horrible at that shit, man. We just horrible at being together and
that's all it is.
We
like
just hate each other.
everybody be asking what's our solution or what we gonna do as a people. Bro, the first move is to do anything as a people.
Don't matter. It don't matter. Let's go to a basketball
as a
game.
people.
We're not going to Walmart tomorrow. I mean, why we can't not go to Dollar General?
Right. If we say everybody don't go to Walmart, nigga, it's gonna be a group of niggas that make it their business to go to Walmart.
Yeah.
But see, like, as far as black people in America, we don't.
Shout out to that boy Gorilla Kid. I see you at home, Ranville King. We got it.
We don't have no muscle behind us. We don't got no country. We don't got, like, this is our country. Our country fucking over. So when we like trying to advocate for fucking, you know, equal rights and all this bitch ass shit, like they looking at us like,
y'all
where y'all going to?
Y'all understand?
Yeah, like who y'all gonna run to? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's
shit,
like,
this is our land. Like this is our land, huh?
But that's what they said. No, the fuck is not.
Like
yeah, damn lie.
Nigga gotta really, and like it might sound bad, but you have to be able to embrace your racism. That's all right. It's all right to be about your people. You gotta be respectable with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
You said embrace your what?
Embrace your racism, bro. Embrace your people, man. Like,
but see, that's the thing. It's a divide because racism is the prejudice against somebody.
So it's not racism.
Right.
Embrace your race. Embrace your race.
What I'm saying is like, understand that we are all black people. We all have similar things that we cater to that we're not gonna relate to a Spanish person or a fucking white person. Like,
it's something that all black people got in common.
And that's all right, son. You know what I'm saying? But that's just like I was telling them, if we go to if they have something where like they got 10 Alabama niggas and 10 Louisiana niggas, son, and we get on the bus, like nobody has to tell us how we divide it.
Exactly, and I told them about that. I told them, I gave them that analogy of when, you know, Fairhope and Daphne and Mobile, and then everybody separated, and you got Florida niggas, and they got enough people who come together. But like I said, the thing is this right here. It's becoming a new race of niggas that have nothing except for their skin color in common with us. And these are the niggas you see on To Catch a Predator. One of them niggas from To Catch a Predator, if you were to talk to them as a black man, they would have no understanding because it's obvious they weren't raised in this culture.
Right.
They weren't raised in this culture. So you would be damn near better off talking to a Mexican who was raised with you, a white boy who was raised, that nigga, you know, white folk, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga would be better off. But, like, skin color,
as a black person, the first thing your mama tell you, son, coming up as a young nigga, is don't trust niggas. Don't fuck with these niggas. They gonna have you in all type of shit. Like we taught to hate each other out the gate, son, unknowingly. But I'm saying, like, we always taught to be weary of ourselves, son. You know what I'm saying? So as we get older, it's like, well, fuck, obviously the right thing to do is to branch off and not fuck with niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because if you go off and experience something, you gonna learn, bro. Even in the streets, you learn, like, bro.
As much as a parent might say, don't fuck with them, or I would say be weary of them, then you have to do that with every race. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not spoken like that.
Exactly.
But as much as we're told that, don't live by that.
Because
as much as we're told that we don't live by that, we go right outside and fuck with our niggas.
What you mean though? We fuck with our niggas, but nigga so you can't tell me that coming up out the house, out of black house, you don't come out automatically programmed to be scared of the white man, and to goddamn respect and listen to the white lady, and goddamn don't trust other blacks.
Right. And
them the ones who breaking, them the reason we need camera around the house, not the white people, because the niggas that mama thinks stealing out the yard. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't trust them.
And our hoes ain't shit either. Like, we just all,
everything
about niggas is just
it's bad.
But you know what? It's everything about poverty. It's poverty. That's what that is. It's poverty. Because if we were raised in the suburbs or in an army family, where you were coming up in Germany or somewhere like that, it'd be a whole different, conversation. It's because we came up in a place where niggas wasn't like the fucking hustle. Yeah, it's getting late. Huxtables. Getting late. But it's 1 o'clock, man. We done rocked out, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, rocking out. Body that came through, fuck with her, Ripper that came through. Y'all to see Ripper over there. Obviously, we here, man. If you want a Patreon, you gonna get the new look at the shit. If you want to get to Grim D social media, go to Grim D. I'm tired, man. I've been up all day running about this shit, man. I've been running for days trying to get this shit ready for y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I appreciate everybody who donated, showed love, real talk. Appreciate everybody who came through tonight, fuck with me. And if you want to go to buy this shit, his shit is Big Body 20. YouTube is Big Body. At Big Body 20. Ripper City is Ripper City over there. Make sure you fuck with it. We just gonna rock out. Hit the button, chill.
Yeah. I'm gonna slap my shit. Snapchat, OYG Gas, Instagram, Gas Team 251, man. You know what's going on over there.
Y'all go fuck with that big.
I'll hit that sucker one more time for weekend night.
Alright, I'm gonna play my outro song. I'm about to go in the house. Y'all handle business.
No, that was a sex of the day. No.
I see y'all. Love. Appreciate the love, y'all.
Hey, I'm gonna slap them bitches back up in the comment section one time.
Gas till I pass out. Won't fuck y'all, respect y'all.
All that ass out.
All that flex make me cash out. Shoot the kids and cash flow in the cash out. Told her bitch I was a trickin' and she bad now. How much you expectin' and you pass out? All these hoes sellin' pussy.
Carry what's happening.
But you go to where your dogs see
put them hoes in one more time.
You gotta better understand what you got, but you ain't gotta put up. Sometimes it's a record, I ain't interpret it. You ain't getting the best. You know pain in the media, put it all in perspective. Sometimes the same instruction, need a different direction. Like says, read on the one that you catch. And like bang, fuck on the one that you know. I'm not 3 times better, I'm like, fuck with it. Either way, I'm still black and I still get arrested. I'm my jacket and paper, but I just say for a purpose. Got some OG, every single thing left. Got that really, I get lost in that house. Now I'm learning the vision, and I'm learning the lesson. Trying to figure it out. Let me get to the second. This is started all over, man. Every damn lesson. You can grab a bottle of pussy that might get you elected. And America be great if you a certain complexion.
I got niggas on that YouTube too, man. Y'all froze.
I know money was bad, look what they do like that. I stand up in the face, from love in the face. My internal insecurity, I'm not real. Ain't nobody real, everybody in that side. I ain't asking you to love me, just gon' hit you. I ain't trying to get you to home. You got ladies in one day, they all my bitches.
I'm gonna put this song on my YouTube tonight too. Y'all want that? I'm fucking with that.
You gotta do it. Y'all know y'all gonna just type in Brim D on YouTube, same shit. There. I'll put these hoes in one at a time. Oh, good.
Put my shit in.
That we had to know.
Right.
Oh, God damn. I just a little bit more break.
Always from me. You got always from me. You got away from me. You got away. Say fuck with me. Hey, y'all can get my music on. That nigga ain't hitting no shit. Spotify, big guy on shot. I'm I got a shot. No until I'm worse than I'm on SoundCloud. Like fuck with me, little bit. You know that nigga ain't hitting no shit. It could be a long shot. Long as I got a shot. Cause no until worse than a minute. Let's be different, break the cycle, coming.
Bro, it's not the motherfucking yellow bees and all. He got, them niggas got the drop stand, but this is no man, man. So much for the real, man. My shit is not right here.
One little bitch was liking those and shit, but she was stuck up on that piece and I was stuck on mine too. Just a person, she heard me, I won't converse with her in person. Won't answer for a nigga, I can't even slide through. No, in school when you tired, you can skip a couple times, but that class is the class that you still assigned to. When the world not around and the vibe is alive, you pushing on the beach like you back.
I'm gonna ask him about the time.
Do I hear cross your mind anytime? Guess it hit me back when you feel it's time. I ain't really tripping, just was rolling up the story. Of course I'm thinking about you this right on time. You got always celebrate. You got always. You got away from me. You got away. You got away from me. You got away. You got away from me. You got away. Fuck with me.
Yeah, I mean, the nigga was really innocent on these videos. I don't feel like he really was. But he really just getting on some shit and all like that. You free yourself out of the situation, you know what I'm saying? Don't tell on that man. Because telling on that man, but they say like you ain't have to do this. You about to play, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't innocent. But don't jump on the thing like, oh no, it wasn't me. I ain't do that. That's all. That's all you gotta do. Fucking with you right there.
But this still gon' be the bitch you make the front page for. She fucking on the nigga, you can fuck over the nigga, but the one she fucking over only one she changed for. The fact I understand, but y'all really got me mad like fuck love, don't know why I even started playing for. You could be a tenant for a minute if you win it, but the property that always belongs to the landlord. Gotta be 100 with that shit you stand on. You fall for anything, you don't know what you stand for. You got away from me. You got away. You got away from me. You got away. You got away.
Yeah, we still got folks sitting there up in here, man. Nah, fuck with us though. On the west side. On the west side. She said, what's wrong with his haircut? The bullets got his shirt. What's wrong? Hold on. Did he pay half? That was just lame though. That wasn't even funny or nothing. That was corny. What's wrong with the haircut? So you really feel like you can stand beside me? Feel like you can go out somewhere and really just stand beside me? The bullets got his show? Fuck wrong with this stupid ass nigga, man. Fuck, I'm talking about GK. I don't want to play with that churn in this bitch. Go get your own views up, nigga. When you finna come eat over here. Boy. Oh yeah, man. Look though, still love, man. We love y'all for this shit though. Y'all giving niggas something to wake up and look forward to though. You know what I mean? With all this bullshit going around, you know what I'm talking about? For real. Y'all tap in. I don't even know what the next move or when he coming back. Yo got out of there quick. Y'all be safe, man. It's love. And go tune in.